Hardcore Taylor plays Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode. Today, what are we doing today? I think it was Drone 12. It's been a while, honestly. I've played this game in, like, not a super long time, but oh god, I hope it doesn't crash right off the bat. That would be great. Okay, Drone 11. I'm not quite as bad at this game as I thought. So, let's see how long it can last with drone number 11. Hoping for a while, because I'm getting real tired. Like, I don't mind it, because like I say, I play this for relaxation, but at the same time, I am getting kind of tired of all these drones that don't even last a single stream. Alright, Monday World. Let's do this. It's a Crimson World, which is going to be quite useful. I think I've made some adjustments to my sort of HUD, mental HUD, of where I put things that will make life a bit easier for me. Ooh, cave right there. Look at that. Already off to a good start. Well, not really. We're only off to a good start when we get something good. Like, okay, so right now I'm thinking chop down all these trees on the left. I'll get it's still Halloween, even though it's the 2nd. Yeah, right now I'm thinking, well, first off, get a sword. Sword. Oh, it's unhappy. Yeah, get a sword and chop down all these trees over here. And, you know, get to work on some stuff. Get to work on a house. There we go. Okay, so we have all the basics that we require to start us off. Hey, Arthur man. Thanks for the compliment about the smexy voice, though. The smexy voice is currently a little bit under the weather, so you might... Well, you probably won't hear it because I'll mute the mic, but there might be some coughing. And how are you today? Well, I hope. Anyways, yeah. I see you really did increment the compliments every time. Good on you. Good on you. Come on, slime now. I got to cut down the street before you got to me. Alright. Let's do this. Probably, I should cut away some of this as well. Oh, you're doing great. Well, that's great to hear. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and cut out some land for ourselves. A little nice bit of land. Guide is killing something over there. Don't care what it is. I hope there's a chest under the house, though there probably isn't. I know caves that have chests under them, in them, rather, and this is not one of them. Or at least does not look like one. So, yeah. Yeah, you know, on the Afterbirth thing, I agree with that. Like, I kind of figured. That's also why I didn't stream it on Sunday, besides also just not wanting to. Because I realized that, like, I'm not going to have anybody to talk to. Because, you know, like, I already went in and thinking, yeah, nobody's going to watch this, because it's understandable, you know? Nobody's going to watch somebody play a game they just bought for themselves. So, yeah, it's understandable. But now we're back to some good old Terraria. Until I switch gears again. But, you know, Terraria is never going away. At least until I finish it, which might take a while. But we'll see how far we can get this time around. Okay, let's make some torches and check out what's down here in this little cave of ours. I mean, inevitably we'll dig into it anyway, but, you know. Yep. Ooh, iron. Oh, slimes. And another one coming in from the back. Okay, I don't like being in a cave trapped by slimes immediately. It's just not a thing I'm a fan of. Alright. There we go. We're out of the death cave. Let's not die straight away. That would kind of be the worst. Okay, so there's some nice iron here. Not that much of anything else, but that's okay. Ah, yeah, once I finish it. End Terraria. I heard it. Yeah, you keep recommending that. It's quite nice from what I understand. So yeah, if I eventually finish this, I'll be sure to check it out. I mean, I'm not much of a modder myself. I'm always happy with vanilla most of the time, but, you know, if it's good, like you say, I would have no qualms with checking it out. Okay, so get some nice little walls going here. Happy little walls with a happy little slime bouncing around inside. Man, speaking of happiness, has anybody seen the new Bob Ross stream that Twitch are putting out? I mean, I watched a bit of that, and the man is hypnotizing. I mean, I'm Russian, so I haven't really seen much of him personally. But wow, watching some of those streams, watching some of that stream, it's understandable why people like him that much. He's great. Was great. Anyways, captivating, that man. Okay, let's get some wall going and have ourselves a proper little house right here. Okay, good. Keep that for later, or just... there we go. Okay, pretty good. Well lit, well made, and let's just explore for the rest of the day, I suppose. Not much else to do. This is a bunny, not a slime, as I for a second thought. But no, it's not. Ducks. Anyway, yeah, let's explore, maybe get some pumpkins for the pumpkin armor. Oh, I should have let that one grow. Should have let that one grow. Excuse me. Oh, let's get some of this stuff, too. The, gimps, or whatever they're called? I am not sure what you're talking about, Arthur, man. Was this in a conversation we had before this? Because I don't remember talking to you about any gimps. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Ooh, pumpkins, pumpkins, pumpkins. Okay, come on. I like that one duck noise that's made by some dude going quack. Desert that away. Let's not do that yet. And back we go. Should probably dig out this, or it's gonna bother me forever. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's getting darker? Maybe like slightly darker. I don't know. I think we're doing okay for ourselves so far. Got ourselves a nice house. Got some stuff under that house. In fact, I think what I'm gonna do is seal off that cavern with the iron with dirt. A, so I can walk over it, and B, so I can tunnel into it with no zombies in sight. There we go. Anyway, yeah, it was fun playing Afterbirth for a little bit, but, you know, I realized there wouldn't be much sale for it. Like, even if I played it a little bit later on, there wouldn't be much sale for it. You know. You usually go to people who are, like, crazy good at Afterbirth for Afterbirth news. So, yeah. Back to Terraria, and, you know, I like Terraria. It's, like I said, it's why I made it a recurring thing. My regular show, because, like, it's very comforting. It's a game that you can play without really thinking about it that hard. Yeah, it's like, wow, it's a lot of iron. Lead, rather. It's like a comforting blanket. Except if the blanket was full of slimes. And horrible monsters. But, you know, some blankets are like that. Okay, so da 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 do do da 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 da. Maybe dig a little bit of this out. I kind of want a furnace on the first day, but you know, if I don't get it, I don't mind that much. I'll just use it. I'll just use all the stone to make some arrows instead. You gotta be happy with the things you have. Because otherwise, when you lose them, you won't care. And that's just not good for business. Okay. How many pumpkins do I have? Not enough for anything yet. 5. This should be enough for a helmet, right? Yep. Time to look ridiculous. Nice. Get in the house, you idiot. Or not. Ah, it is enough. It's literally just enough. Okay, let's get to digging a elevator straight away. Get a couple platforms going, and on we go. In we go. Yep. Works as housing. I had a few problems with that last character. Okay. So. Good. Now we're in this cave, and this cave is safe for us for the time being. We can dig this out. Anyway, yeah, I've kind of had some change in philosophy, which I detailed last time when I was leaving, but, you know, might as well detail them again while we're digging. I kind of thought that the smarter idea would be to maybe change the location of some of my things. So, what I'm thinking now, once we actually find a lot of these things, is... Oh, nymphs, okay. Yeah, nymphs. Those things are pretty crazy. I mean, you mean in Terraria? Yeah. In Terraria, the lost girl things. Research is important. Anyway, yeah. Those things can be quite hard to find sometimes. Unless you buy that cheap merchant's, like, life form locator. Rare life form locator thing. May as well get this for the sawmill straight away. Alright, you need a couple bars of lead. Literally a couple. Yeah, well. Anyway, yeah. Some changes in design philosophy for my HUD. What I'm thinking is, once we actually find it, recall potions go on number 1. Because they're the most important goddamn thing. It's fine if I, like... And sure, I might accidentally use them a couple times, but you know what? That's better than dying. I'd rather be mildly annoyed a couple times at the fact that I wasted a potion than dead. You know? Anyway, yeah, nymphs. Nymphs are quite hard to find. Just in general, there are a few items in this game that are a real pain. Usually get at least one item per world that causes you some serious distress. For me, in my softcore world, it's a lava charm. I still cannot find a damn lava charm. I probably explored the entire cavern layer. And I'm just starting to believe that there isn't one in my world. I know where they are, they're just in golden chests and stuff, but I can't find one. Around here, I found one on, like, Drone 3. Didn't even need it, just sort of there. Sad. Well, what can you do? Okay, let's not have anything fall on us, because that would be the worst. Still really paranoid about that. After the couple of times it happened. Probably because of this. That little bit of wall probably spawns them. Or whatever, you know. Point is, sometimes zombies, when you're digging an elevator, can fall through these platforms right here and really mess you up. And I don't want to deal with that. Ever. I'd rather not be messed up. Okay, torch there. Let's not waste torches by doing 2 torches every single time. There's not a lot of them. so, you know, you gotta be a bit more conservative. It's not like we have the merchant, where we can just buy as many as we want. Alright, a nice little stone vein. Yeah, this is Terraria before anything, where you look at stone and go, yeah, alright, that's a good amount of stone right there. It's a sad existence, really. But, you know, you make an existence. Arrows. Make a bunch of them. Alright, so that's gonna do essentially no damage, but it's better than nothing. A ranged opportunity is better than no ranged opportunity. Alright, Moon is still making its way downtown. So, I don't know, might as well set up a second room for the merchant, I guess. Just sort of an underground half room. You know, the kind where you hide people you don't really like. Okay. I wonder when it's gonna stop being Halloween, now that it's November 2nd for me. It's based on your own clock, so, you know. Just wondering. Probably gonna be sometime later in a couple weeks. It's gonna be a real shame. I'm a big fan of these pumpkin things, and they're gonna stop happening soon. Because pumpkins will no longer grow. Anyway, I don't know. We'll probably still find replacements. I mean, this pumpkin armor though is incredibly good. Like I said before, considering that you can literally just skip straight past lead onto tungsten or silver. You could get a full set of pumpkin armor. Okay. Wood wall. Wood wall for the ages. Might as well get a door. I did not mean to get that wood. Door. Table. Chair. Alright. This guy's gonna be living large. Got a table and a chair. Most people have to make do with one. Okay. Nighttime really is the worst early on, when, you know, you just straight up cannot leave the house. Like, later it's not so bad, because if you want, you can just go like, oh, I'm gonna wander around and get mana crystals, or I'm gonna run around and do stuff in my territory that I already lit up and explored. Or even like, yeah, I'm just gonna go exploring, because I know everything that spawns at night, and I know I can kill all of it. And worst comes to worst, I can always just teleport out. But, you know, here, this is not the case. If I go outside at night, chances are I'm gonna be screwed forever. So, I gotta make my living underground. That's fine. I like the underground. It's curious. You know, just see how people are. Just see what people do underground. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to living underground, like in a Fallout type situation. Fallout 4, coming soon. Not really. If there's one thing I'm not gonna play, it's probably Fallout 4, sadly. Like, on stream or in general. First off, I don't buy into the hype because my computer just can't stand it. Second of all, I just never really like those kind of Obsidian / Bethesda / whoever. If they've changed publishers again. Games, you know, the sandboxy, walk around, you make your own story kind of games. I just never find it easy. Like, my brain breaks when I use sandbox games. When I play sandbox games, I just don't know what to do. In Terraria, I know what to do because you can alter it in some way. You know, you can build a house, you can smash an entire mountain down if you want. It's just gonna take a while. But a game where you're just let loose on a world with a bunch of shit to do, I just can't do that. It drives me crazy. Okay, so Nighttime is almost over. Hopefully, because I want to go out and harvest those pumpkins. Well, actually, no, I'm going to wait for them to bloom first. Maybe dig down a bit more. Yeah, let's go do that. Until we run out of platforms, which isn't going to be that far. Chances are there's no cave around here, so that's fine. Okay. Good, good, good. And over here. Actually, yeah, that was a bit... I can get one more little bit out of the platform. Come on, Taylor. There we go. Alright. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, what we are doing now is... Well, it's actually probably daytime by now, so... Oh, God, you see? I knew this would happen. Every time it's coming up, too. There we go. That is why I don't like zombies of any kind. Like, that's why I don't like digging elevators. I'm really paranoid about that happening every time. I was so close. I'm almost dead now. Yeah, guide, you have fun there, buddy. Do not want to participate in that. Ugh. That could have been a very sad end to Drone 11. Honestly. That's why I don't dig elevators unless I either can kill zombies really quickly in a sudden death situation, or I have a way of teleporting home. Because you're never safe, are you? You can always get attacked. Alright, let's light the world up a little bit, make it a brighter place to live. You always gotta have a brighter place to live in the world, or else why are you even here? If you're not lighting the world up with your presence, then what are you even doing? Nice. And there we go. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine for now. Actually, no, let's go to the end of our explored territory. Sort of, you know. This will be the place where I do all my things. Where I acquire all my business. So, you know, might as well explore it a bit more. Especially since there's probably going to be a treasure chest somewhere around here. And you just get a free torch. Yes, okay. Don't be a blowpipe. Though I'd be happy with a blowpipe too. Okay, well this is even worse. This is less than nothing. Except for recall potions, which is now going straight over here. Okay, so number 1 is now the panic button. I gotta remember that. I want to fight something, I press the panic button. Rather, well, maybe sometimes, but I want to fight something, I press number 2, not number 1. This will probably cause a couple accidental recalls, but, you know, I'm gonna try my best and be okay with it. Oh, good. Something horrible. Well, I'm not gonna let you disturb me, actually. Just gonna go ahead and do this. I do have a godly pickaxe, which I didn't even realize. And probably all the sled. We can go home and make some good stuff. These chimeras are, luckily enough, a little dumb. I'm not gonna start teasing them and trying to shoot them and stuff, because they are still chimeras. And dumb as they may be, let's just do that. They are still here with me. That rhymed, sort of. And I do not wish... Oh, no. Out. Out, demon! No. Why are you following me? Get out. Get away. Out. Out. Shoot. Swear to God. Those things, man. Like, they're slower than you because they need time to turn, but at the same time they can really, really catch you on the uptake. They're still following me, too. I bet it. Like, they'll be here. There we go. You see? Don't open the door, don't let them in. Just to do that, so the guide can't make a terrible mistake. Actually, no. I wanted to shoot them from there, but no, that's stupid. Probably gonna get myself killed, and I don't want to do that. Alright, more defense against the horrors of the world. If you think the world doesn't have any horrors, trust me, you're wrong. And the proof's right here. What have I got myself into? Hopefully no deadly situations, because, you know, that's the whole point around here, is not dying. So if I die right now, that would just be against the whole idea. What do I want? Probably a lead bow, because that's almost double damage. Yeah, okay. A rapid lead bow. The sawmill also. For buildings. God. What would it take for you people to fuck off? Not you people, you're not even people. Okay. We're still safe? We're still safe. Good. In terms of, like, housing, not in terms of everything else. In terms of everything else, we are very, very unsafe. Like, very noticeably unsafe. Yeah, that's not good. That's not bad damage. So I'm not gonna try and fight them, because, you know, I'm a big proponent of don't be a hero when, like, don't be a hero when you're fighting this. I'd rather be a hero in, like, the small sense, you know? If you want to be a hero, donate to charity, or do some community service. Be a philanthropist. Don't fight giant tooth monsters that look like they're gonna drill right into your brain and steal your soul. Because that is not very heroic. That's just what stupid people do. You know. Well, okay, that's a little bit unfair. I'm sure there are many very intelligent people who fight these things, but at the same time, like, if you see a giant monster and your first thought is, I can deal with that, I mean, you must not be too bright. Right? I'm not crazy here. This is a thing. Is it not? Possibly, I don't know. Anyway, so we barely, like, we almost have enough pumpkins to get to where we need to be in terms of pumpkins, which makes me happy. Do we have, why am I not opening these? There we go. Clutter! My favorite thing in the whole wide world. Also, I'm not converting all of this. I have rope? Where? Oh. Perfect. Okay, the sled bow is a huge improvement. It's good. Oh, 2 vultures at the same time. I don't know if I can do that. I can handle it. The important thing is to keep all the enemies in the same general direction. And also far away from you. Because that way nothing can sneak up on you. And also, nothing can, you know, hurt you. Because you're far away. Damn, these things have a lot of health. 120? Jesus. That's like 4 times more than some of the other slimes. How about you lose some weight? Okay. That was a fat slime. So we got 48 coins. I'd like to actually kill a few more things for coins. Kind of an unorthodox way to get money. Most times, you know, people farm bosses or something similar. Not just common wildlife. But, you know, every little bit counts this early on. Except that little bit. You hear that little bit that's screeching at you? That's a bit that shouldn't count, and you should get as far away from it as you possibly can. Of course, the problem then is there's no way to go but down for me, because everything to the left and right is absolutely awful. You see what I mean? Just terrible. Okay, let's just immediately do this. It's not going to help us much, because just having this here ensures horrible things spawning. But, you know, at least they're not going to come from the hell pit itself. Just from the general area of the hell pit. Come on. At least I can kill vultures fairly quickly. That is one thing I will admit. And also, just traversing the desert is something I can do. I should probably take a couple sand samples for science. I don't know. Not for science, just for the home. I don't know, maybe make some glass things, make life happier. I don't really think much about sand. Don't know why. Just don't get the opportunity. Okay, maybe I can find a good place. Perfect! Wait, maybe slightly more. Okay. Hey, alright! Gravity wins once again. Thank you. And I'll be taking all those then. Yeah, these guys take a couple hits to take down, but it's better than not. It's better than just turning around, let's just say that. There's one thing I don't want to do after going so far into the desert, it's turn around and go back over the hell pit. Alright. This is good money, though. Or early on, at least. Don't know about later. But for this point in time, I would definitely call this good money. And this is a big desert, though. Stretches quite a ways. I've been walking around here all day. Once it gets dark, I'm probably going to go ahead and recall home, because, like I said, don't want to walk back. What's my goal right now? Probably find a treasure chest on the other end of this huge thing. Good God. Okay, I think this might be it. Like the end of the endless desert of terror. Honestly, most things in the desert aren't that terrible. They don't hurt that much, and I mean, some things might be relatively fat in terms of health, but you know, it's the underground desert we really should be worried about. And also the jungle. Very few people like the jungle. Thank you. Especially after hard mode, God. After hard mode, the jungle turns into a nightmare. You're no longer safe in your own home. In the jungle that you have inevitably made. Okay, let's just check this out real quick. If this turns into underground jungle, we are out of here. Okay, we're safe for now. Get me some of that moon glow, actually. Apparently, I mean, I didn't realize spelunking potions were pretty easy to make, actually. Like, in the overall sense, all they really need is moon glow, which is kind of an unorthodox ingredient, and like a couple of, you know, things. I'm going way too far into the jungle for my own good, honestly. Like, I should be getting out of here. It's gonna get dark, it's gonna get bad, and I'm really not in a situation to be wrestling slimes at night. But you see, this is also why I closed off all these holes instead of just walking past them, because the alternative would be to... You know what, I'm going home. There we go. That was nice. And fast. That's what I mean when I say, like... You know. It's real useful to have recall potions on your hotbar in slot 1 instead of slot 0. As I used to have them. Because, you know, that's inconvenient. I thought, oh, because, I mean, I understand my way of thinking. I thought, like, oh, usually I'm at number 1 or 2, which are my pick and sword. And so I can easily just scroll back over to number 0 whenever I need to, and be totally fine. But that's not true. Usually I'm on number 5 in the middle, which is where I put my guns and bows and stuff. So really, the smart thing to do would be to just put them somewhere where I can quickly push a button and have them be right there. You know? And yet I'm not doing the smart thing. Well, I am now, but I wasn't. And I don't know why. Should probably save all this wood wall for later, but I'm not gonna. Because why not? Hey, come on, man. Don't be this way. So, what are we doing? I don't know, honestly. Can I make a loom, maybe? Oh, sweet, you can use the sawmill from here. Yeah, let's make a loom, put it down here. Because a bed is also quite high priority. Don't want to start outside of my house every night. Okay, I think we're good on everything else now. Gus. All this other stuff is very expensive. A couple of these. And by a couple I mean exactly enough for a stack. Wow. How very opportune. Opportune. How lucky. Let's just say that. I know you want to sound smart, Taylor, but you're misusing words. You see what I mean? Accidents. Accidents with recall potions are going to happen, but you know what? I don't mind. I'd rather have a couple recall potion accidents than a couple dead Taylors. Or rather, a couple dead drones. I'm in no danger here. Well. There we go. There we go. Alright. So now, both doors should be unblocked. Good. Excuse me, got a cough. Alrighty. We're back. Yeah, I think I'm sick. Possibly. Like, that cough definitely felt more like a sickness cough than it did a normal cough, like from talking a lot and your throat getting all weird. You can tell these things. There's a difference. Why am I playing with zombies? Save the guy's life. I didn't even like him that much. Yeah. Stop it. You're not making life better for anyone, especially not yourself, and you need to go away. Thank you. Guide, you just keep doing what you're doing, buddy. I think you're fine in that hole. Anyway, we really do need to improve our damage very quickly, though. Like, right now we're at that point of time where, you know, we just don't have enough damage. So, into the chest go this, ooh, this. Actually, I'm probably gonna fill this. This. Oh man, that is really good. This, stay with me. This can go away for now, until I get 10 of something. And this, and these can stay as a last resort kind of thing. One of these needs to go on here. And okay. Where's some water nearby? I guess to the right, maybe? I'm not very comfortable sneaking out for water this kinda, you know, early on. Later is okay, but right now I just kinda don't feel so swell about it. So let's hope this ends up without any sort of consequences. Okay, we're good. I just realized there are a couple things I need to do anyway. Hey, look who's in the house. Wised up, huh? Anyway, a couple things I need to do, like turn off flux, or else it's just gonna ruin my day later on. Okay. That was literally the one thing I needed to do. Anyway, so now we got quite a nice little domain set up for us here. You know, chill out and just groove. And we can already make a bunch of potions, nice. Which ones? Crap. Crap. Okay, I guess. Good. It's about half and half. Half is okay, half is just utter crap. Actually, you know what? It's the Halloween spirit. It's the slightly later than Halloween spirit, but never mind. Time zones work differently. Put a jack-o'-lantern outside. You know, it's the festive feeling of... yeah, it's just a nice festive feeling of Halloween. I don't know, is Halloween supposed to be very festive? Like, it's not some weird ritual kind of thing, like, say, Election Day or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't think, like, it's not exactly the kind of thing where you want people to be happy, is it? I mean, you do, but like, that's the weird thing about Halloween is you want people to be happy, but at the same time you want to scare them. So you have to keep a good balance. I guess the scaring them is the scary part, obviously, and then the happy part is when it's over. I don't know, I'm not one for Halloween traditions, considering my country doesn't celebrate it. But, you know. Okay, let's light up some of this stuff out. Also, I'm not that concerned about zombies and stuff because, well, first of all, recall potions, and second of all, lead bow is enough to sort of keep one or two at bay already. And actually, let's plant this back. Suddenly I'm getting ecologically conscious. I'm just trying to preserve the natural environment before it's too late and I have nothing to cut down for wood, you know? Wouldn't want that. Hey man, can I get some, yes. Thank you. I was feeling a little light on ammo. Let's see how much this hurts. A little bit. Definitely not enough to say it's worth it. But not to, like, sort of hurt them. You know. Yeah, this is decent. I do need a better bow pretty desperately, though. This is a good this is a good pumpkin. One more and I can make a pie. Pumpkin pies are weird. I like them as an all-stat increase, but at the same time, I don't really understand all-stat increases. I know what they're supposed to do, and I know that they sort of do it, but at the same time, is an all-stat up really that noticeable in this game? Maybe. Or maybe everybody's crazy. Anyway, so, can't go left, jungle is over there after a giant stretch of desert. And presumably underground desert. Can't go right because Crimson is there, and it will kick my ass over and over again. Excuse me. And even if I did go there, and just use some, like, special methods of pillaring and hiding, I don't have nearly the amount of bombs I need to get through there unscathed. Unscathed. Excuse me again. Alright, maybe we should call this 6th stream with Taylor for once. God. Come on, man. What if a zombie fell on you while you were doing this? Well, you probably would have freaked the fuck out. That's true. I probably would have, too. I know me so well. Well, I have to. Anyway. Down we go. I suppose. Yeah. Further down, the bowels of the earth. Or, I don't know, this isn't the earth. I wouldn't say. Earth usually isn't this awesome. Or this horrifying. Most of the time, it's just sort of there, you know? And I figure this is how early settlers had to live, though, except everything took about 5 times longer, and... well, they weren't on their own. You know. That's my problem, is I'm alone. In this cruel world, which I don't mind. I like it that way, but at the same time, that really is the cause of most of my despair and death. I mean, most people set things up with others. Excuse me. More coughing. My tea reserves are running critically low. I really need to get something for my throat. Like, I don't know. What's an internationally recognized brand of cough medicine? Hey, Billy Crystal. How are you? Where on earth do I live? Far Eastern Russia. That would explain why it is currently 3:48 for me, and I assume a very terrible time to be catching my stream for you. How are you, besides about to go to sleep? Anyway. And there we go. Just gotta keep digging. Keep digging and just try to forget everything that's happened before. And you just kept on digging. Just tell yourself everything's gonna be fine, even though you know it's a lie. Yeah, those visions of boulders and dark traps flashing across your memory landscape. Would that be memoryscape? I suppose it would be. No, it would be mindscape, of course. Everybody knows the mindscape. Come on, man. Where have you been? All your life. Okay. So, just gotta keep on keeping on. Cap buffer. Anyway, yeah. Damn buffering. I know what you mean, though. Honestly, my internet today was pretty bad. Like, I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to do the stream. Which has happened before. I have had, like, a week or two, even, where my upload speed just tanked. And I just couldn't stream. Unless it was, like, NES games at 240p or whatever. Yeah, what'd you just realize? We all can't trust our internet connections anymore, though. Anyway. Good to hear you're good, by the way. You know, it's always good to see that everybody who watches me is doing well, because I am also doing well, except for maybe being a little bit under the weather, apparently. Which is why I take, like, every 5 minutes to cough. Sorry about that. It's that shitty kind of under the weather, too, where you can't, like, miss university, because they want... I mean, I can't miss university, period. Because they want a doctor's referral, but you don't go to a doctor's referral. You don't go for a doctor's referral unless, you know, something's serious. And this isn't serious, but you still don't want to go anywhere. Oh, you bought Rebirth instead of Afterbirth? Well, you know, like, the thing is, Rebirth is kind of paid DLC for Afterbirth. I mean, the other way around. Afterbirth is paid DLC for Rebirth, so unless you already owned Rebirth and just bought a second copy of it, like, that is okay, because you would have needed Rebirth anyway. Unless you mean that you literally bought 2 copies of it, in which case, man, that sucks, man. Honestly, like, a lot of times, I mean, you can ask for, like, Steam refund to maybe give you your money back. I tried it once with a game that didn't run because I didn't read the tech requirements and didn't see that it was 64-bit only. And they gave it back, you know, it was good. You don't know which is better, Rebirth or Afterbirth? Well, Rebirth, like I said, is the base game. Afterbirth seems okay so far. Like, I have no complaints about Afterbirth. From what I've played of it, which was a fair bit. the last couple of days. Ooh, those are a lot of cobwebs. Might want to take a peek at some of those. Make ourselves a bed for once. You know, when you're... I mean, you know you're rolling in the dough when you got all those Terraria important things. You know, a bed, a nice bow, a full set of pumpkin armor. All those things that make you the baller. Anyway. Couple more blocks down. Okay, we're safe. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Wow, that was extremely creepy. Let's not say that ever again. Especially not with our cough voice. Okay. So, don't have any sort of trap preventing mechanism yet, so gotta be extremely careful. Check every tile with the utmost caution and precision. I think I should be fine. Right? Yeah. Light crystal. And some silver, which is very nice, but also I'm very suspicious of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and... Okay, you see that little bit up there? I'm a little scared that those might be some boulders. So actually what I'm gonna do is light the way. Alright. Anyway though, okay, so that's safe. Anyway though, yeah, man, when it comes to buying games 2 times in a row, I have had that kind of problem before. It's a little embarrassing, but yeah. Back in the day, like, I was feeling a little generous back when Dark Souls 2 was up for pre-order, and I wanted to give a copy to some guy I know. But then, some really shitty things happened, and it turned out that, if you buy a copy of Dark Souls 2, or pre-order it, in Russia, you can only sell it to either Russia, you can only gift it to either Russians or other people in, like, the surrounding area. You can't give it to anybody from America, for example, because of the difference in the cash. For me, it would have been cheaper than for the guy I was trying to gift it to, and so he couldn't get it. Steam forbade it. Forbid it. Right, Lone Crystal? Well, thanks for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream, or what you saw of it. And yeah, see you around. I get your thing about the sleep, though. I haven't slept. I slept very little today, actually. A lot less than I should have. Only like 4 hours, because some people in the house were messing around until like 3 a.m. trying to print something. And you can't sleep when all you hear is green. You know? So, yeah. Sleep is important. Alright. That seems fine. This seems fine. Everything around here seems just fine. For now. It's gonna get a lot worse, I'm guessing. Anyway. Seems like a nice little cave under the house. And if there's one thing I don't mind, it's a cave under the house. I should probably get this root. I myself am not worried about it because I don't like dyes, but it's probably gonna drive some people crazy if I leave it there. You know, ages from now, people are just gonna be yelling at me saying, Taylor, get the loot! Get the root! Well, you don't need to tell me to get the loot. I'll get the loot anytime. But the root, however, I might have some trouble finding. Okay. I think they randomly spawn too, right? If you ever needed to farm one, they just randomly spawn underneath things. Though I don't know why you'd ever need to farm dye items. I mean, you only need like 3 at most, unless you're planning to dye every single thing you own. Alright. I don't know, like, what would you dye? Accessories? Because, like, that is ugly as shit, man. I don't know why, like, just in general, having accessories on you be visible most of the time is a little bit, like, it's not that pretty. So I would not dye them. I mean, I don't even show them. Is that... Wow, that is just a treasure chest sitting there. What a nice little hidden thing. I like it. I like it, like it. Spear. Okay, that's pretty good. Now keep it around. Probably as a replacement for the axe, because when do you ever use axes anyway? More recall potions, always good. Herp bag. With silver ore in it? Or is that just... I guess I just didn't mouse over it before. Shine potion is okay. 10 bar is great. As we can finally get a watch. Some of these things, good. And loot all. Alright, I'd say that was a pretty successful chest. I mean, spear is one of the weaker drops, so to speak. But, you know, it's not the worst thing you could have gotten. What is the worst thing you could have gotten? I honestly do not know. Just random herb bags. A couple potions with nothing else in them. I don't know. Wooden chests usually are kind of underwhelming most of the time anyway, so it's not like I'm that depressed about the fact that I only got some herb bags and a subpar item. You know? That's what you expect. That's just the way it goes. I open the wood chest, I get the shitty item. Okay. Ah, damn it. Every single time. Well, that's one of my recall potions gone, but you know what? That's fine, like I say. A recall potion accident is better than a death accident. And, you know, it's only like a couple seconds to get over here anyway. Less now that I'm gonna make this bed. Okay, so are we already under the desert, or is this just a random sort of area? Still watching for, you know, what's the word? I'm still watching for traps, because I'm convinced that there are still some around here. And of course there are still some around here. It's dark, and it's scary, and it's a cave, so why wouldn't there be traps? No thank you, actually. I'm not gonna go that way. Underground desert is not my flavor of the month. Ooh. Unsuspecting multicolored slimes. My favorite dessert. Unsuspecting multicolored slimes. What you do is you set it on fire and then you get the gel. It's like gelato, except, you know, not gelato. What is gelato? From everything I've seen of it, it's kind of like ice cream, but Italian in some way. It can't literally just be Italian ice cream, because then nobody would talk about it like crazy. So is it like a softer serve or something of ice cream? Oh, 2 copies of Rebirth when you went to buy Afterbirth with Rebirth. Okay, yeah. That's kind of what I thought. Anyway, yeah, man. Like I said, maybe, like, I'm not saying it'll work, but you could try and explain your position to the Steam refund team. They could give it back, you know, as a misguided purchase if you just bought it now. Who knows? Those guys are a little... Like, yeah, those guys are not very strict. I don't know, might work. Yeah, that is always annoying, though, when you do things like that by accident. Or, you know, if you don't feel like you want to... Oh, you're right. Well, if you don't want to give your money away. Yeah, good. Like I suggested, give it to your friend. Maybe one day they'll crack the secret of how to play the co-op mode without any controller stuff. And, you know, without having a second controller, and you can play online. Hey, it's underground. Oh, he loves you now. How nice. Everything worked out for the best. Slimes. Come on. Get Out of here. Good. Life is always good. Okay, so now we go into the Waterland area. As always. Wait. There we go. Let's be smart about this. And not bring every bit of the ocean with us. Now we can just dig this out wherever. Yeah, like there. Perfect. You see? Basically not even there anymore. That's a dark trap? Ah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, game gods. I no longer have to fear being horribly murdered unless I don't watch my step. Let's replace the wood with that. Okay. Good. So now I see the wire. I see that there are no other wires. Ah! The button scared me for a second, and it's gonna keep scaring me unless I destroy it. Okay. Life is good. Life is good. Anyways. Oh no. Oh wait, he's not gonna be able to get in here. Then I don't care. Anyway, I've got recall potions. What am I so scared about? Scared of, rather. Well, a lot of things. I'm scared of a lot of things, but what am I scared of here in this particular situation? I don't know. Anyways. Dig this out. Dig this out. A good time. That's a big place under here. I think... Okay, we're safe. I think this might be the underground desert. Like, it feels very underground deserty, though. I feel like... No, this is just a little bit. This isn't the actual full-on underground desert biome. Which would be quite annoying. Flooded underground desert isn't that bad, luckily. Since all it is the underground desert, but, like... without any antlions, because they can't swim or spawn in water. But at the same time... Ah, prick. I knew that would happen, too. I need to make my own bedroom and put the nurse in it. Not for, like, nefarious purposes, but so that every time... You know, every time I teleport, there's the nurse right there, ready to heal me, if I really desperately need healing. At that point in time. Yeah. Nefarious purposes. Oh yeah, no. We came home and we did nefarious purposes, and we had nefarious purposes all night long. It was fantastic. Alright. So, can't jump out of there. Unless I... Nope, still can't do it. Aw, man. Now all of this water's gonna follow me down here. I just realized that. Unless I block it off. But, there's nothing down there anyway. Let's block. And let's drain. There we go. Oh, nice and drained out. I hear cobwebs. A lot of them. Did I accidentally hit a spider's nest? I mean, I'm not against it if I have. I'm just wondering. I'm too lazy to fix that. I'll just keep it that way. Probably not the smartest decision in my life, but you can't have every single decision be the smartest in your life. You know, if every decision in your life is the smartest decision in your life, you may want to reevaluate what you consider a good decision. At the same time, if every decision of your life is also the dumbest decision of your life, you should try and do something about that. Like, maybe reevaluate your self-esteem, because self-esteem just ain't a good thing. Rather, too little self-esteem. That's the weird thing about self-esteem. Can't be too high, you're an asshole. Can't be too low, or you can't get anything done. Safe. 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 Well, now I'm really safe. Every time. That happens pretty much reliably every time. Hey, look, my pumpkin got some company. I wonder if that's designed that way so that if you get, like, a pumpkin, it, you know, does things, it grows pumpkins right next to it, because if so, that would be quite nice. I do want to trim this, though, because it's getting a little unruly. And if there's one thing I don't like, it's my pumpkins getting unruly. Got silver bars. I mean, I guess this is good. We can do some household chores for the time being. Maybe get some good things going. Tin. Literally 1 bar of that. Okay. What do I want to make? A watch. I want to make a tin watch. That's right. Throw this out. And this. Yeah, a tin watch would be a good idea, I think. Where would I make something like that? Well, take a chain from the chest and then go down here. And there we go. Tin watch. Accomplished. I guess I could hold out for something better. You know, like a silver or 4th level metal, whatever that is around here. Watch, but you know, I'm fine with this for now. Okay, got a bunch of this stuff. Bed? Can we already make a bed? Yes, perfect. Okay, let's go make a room for the nurse. It's a very important room. It needs to be really safe, so I'm gonna put it right up here. Though this isn't very super... actually, can we make a hatch? Yes. Okay, so... let's just make a hatch here, and... there. A room with a hatch is pretty damn safe, though. No matter what people say, I would assume that hatched rooms are much safer than unhatched rooms. Wow, that does nothing. Essentially. Get out of here. Or give me a hat. You did not give me a hat. I am so disappointed in you. You will never truly be my son. Okay. Oh, this is gonna take down the torch, too. Well, beggars can't be choosers. I'll just put it here. I really gotta start either deforesting some areas further away from my house or reforesting the area directly next to my house, because right now I'm not getting much wood, which I really need for operations. Like Operation Build a House. And you as well, because why not? The raincoat set would look pretty sweet. But I guess today is not the day. Fair enough. Where can we go? This is quite good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a slightly better axe. Not tin, because there's essentially no point to making a tin axe, ever. It's a slightly better regular one. What's the point of that? There is no point to that. Also, I think I have just... yeah, I just wasted all my stuff that I could make items out of on the watch. Fair enough. But why do I need the watch? I already know it's nighttime. Yeah, well, if you're underground, you don't know what time it is. And then you need to come back the underground. And, I guess, just sort of... you know, why do you need the watch? Like, I realize that... yeah, it's kind of a stupid question, because that's like saying, why do we need watches in real life? Really, but at the same time, why do we need watches in real life? I guess to be more punctual, instead of just saying, yeah, we'll meet there when the sun goes down, and then one guy gets there like 10 minutes later than everybody else, and they go, where were you? Well, the sun wasn't down yet. But at the same time, like, flying fish. At the same time, it's not like we need to know what time it is, right? I don't know, I'm rambling. I have no idea what I'm talking about with the lack of watches. Okay. Though honestly, like in Terraria, you don't need to watch that much, because why do we need to watch in real life? That's kind of an easy thing to answer. So we can be on time with other human beings. You know, I'll meet you there at 3 a.m. But you don't need to know what time 3 a.m. is in Terraria. You just need to track the movement of the moon, right? So, really, a watch isn't that necessary. I guess it's good to have it so that we can then make, you know, stuff. But at the same time, so we can, you know, make the cell phone and make... What do you make with the watch? Like, the exact name of the thing, I forgot. Not with this one, the best one. You make the thing with the best watch that, you know, improves everything. It's a combination item. It combines the... Is it the GPS? It has to be the GPS, that's right. The time position locator. Which, for some reason, yes, does show time. I don't understand that. But yeah, it has to be GPS. Bed. Room. It's, you know, it's a bedside chair. What, you don't have one? Yeah, I mean, all I have next to my bed is the floor, which I can then roll off and, you know, start the day proper. Roll onto and start the day properly. Then again, I guess I own a futon, so... Like, futon, man... People who own futons are kind of disqualified from... Oh, I still need a table? Fine. I guess the bed counts as a chair. Which makes sense, you do sit on it, but still. Anyway. Now, let's make it fancy. Glass. Bunch of glass, and let's make ourselves one of them. No, I thought you could make a candle out of the glass? Or is it just with the kiln that you use? I guess it is with the kiln, because I don't see any candles on here. Or maybe it's not even with the kiln. Oh yeah, no, I think it's just with... Damn it, brain. Fine, just have a regular boring torch there. Anyway, set spawn. I'm not gonna test it right now, but I assume that's about right. Good. So, we're going strong so far. We already got a few of the very necessary things we need. We got ourselves a nice house. We got the nurse, so we got more than one heart container. We got a trap detector, which is incredibly useful. So, what are we doing now? I guess just improving life in general. You know, like doing everything better. Which will mostly involve digging around underground, because unless I can get past the jungle in my current state and find some better things on the surface, or, God forbid, past the Crimson on the right here, I think I'm kind of screwed. Like, I'm kind of stuck for the time being. Well, who knows, maybe. You know what? Say I am. I have recall potions. I have a recall potion, at least. I got some good bow stuff. Actually, I'm gonna make a couple of torches here and make a couple of flaming arrows as well. Yeah, I got some flaming arrows now. I got a good bow. I'm gonna try and walk past the jungle and just see where it goes from there. Let's have ourselves a nice little pie, because, man, those things last a long time. Completely forgot. Like, that's crazy. It's very minor improvements to all stats, of course, but at the same time, good lord. I don't know which stats, though. Like, it says all stats, but which stats are there? I guess damage, movement speed, but house light. I don't feel faster. I don't know. Maybe it's just everything. I mean, my health is a stat, and that hasn't improved, so what the heck, game? You lied. I don't know. I should probably not be wasting all these fire arrows, considering they're like, not super expensive, but they're a torch a pop, and torches are kind of expensive. You know, I don't like having a lag of torches. You know. So, really, not a fan of that. Also not a fan of all this background noise, but sometimes you gotta have a little noise in life. Can't complain. Well, you can complain, but nobody's gonna do anything about it. Okay. That's the one problem with headset mics compared to standing up mics, is they're quite sensitive. Though really that's not... I guess that's not really a problem with headset mics, that's just a problem with mics in general. Sensitivity. Some are worse with that than others. Mine is. Mine is real sensitive. I'm fairly certain you can literally hear everything that goes on in my apartment. Which isn't exactly the effect I'm going for. You know, 24/7 Taylor Cam has to be, you know, was a tremendous failure with the test audience, with test audiences, and so we're not doing that anymore. Okay, heal. God, I'm at half health. Maybe the jungle becomes more savage in some way while I'm walking through it. I don't know. Okay, so I think past this point, I got assaulted by a bunch of slimes, and I was like, nope, screw that. Yeah, either slimes or this piranha. These piranha. These piranhas, I suppose, is the correct thing to say. Grammatically. Is it piranha or piranhas? Yeah, it has to be piranhas. Because these piranha just sounds weird. Well, then again, it's not about what sounds weird. It's about what's right. And who knows, maybe it is the right thing to say. Okay, so remember, don't go out too far or Mr. Slime will get you. Also, don't spend your life in a hole. Holes are not good for your development. Home. Okay. I wussed out, but I guess I got some lead out of it, so, you know, it's not all for naught. And, you know, wussing out, like, that's the thing, wussing out is something that a lot of people accuse you of. Well, not really. You know, some people accuse you of wussing out. That's understandable. But not when it's a life or death situation, people. Come on. That was life or death. Literally life or death. I would have lived or I would have died. So, I'm not feeling that bad about choosing life. Honestly. I'd say I made the right choice. A good call, so to speak. And you know what? I'm more alive for it. Literally. Oh, right. I'm making these out of platforms again. Where's the other sort of thing? There we go. Do. I don't like the lack of wood. I use wood to make everything. So not having any is quite a detriment to my work. I guess I could make things out of stone, but blah. And arrows, which I just ran out of money for. Okay. Flaming arrows. There we go. Much nicer. Let's throw these away for now. Wow, that perfectly stacked up to 99. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so leading in with the dart trap, as always. We have only one recall potion left, so I really gotta start searching around the surface, poking around, finding some good things, you know? Because the alternative is not presenting itself. The alternative being a magic mirror, and even then, magic mirror isn't a very good alternative to a dart trap, or to a recall potion. It's an acceptable one, but at the same time, now that I've looked at it and compared and contrasted, the recall potion has the sort of speed that That magic mirror just isn't ready for it. Oh, that is tricky. That is sneaky. Look at that. I'm gonna go over here so I can more accurately explain the level of trickiness that this game provides you with on a daily basis. Look at this, right? Looks like a heart container, right? A normal, unassuming heart container, correct? Incorrect. Boulder. Right there. Do. Okay, so I'm not sure how exactly to prevent boulders from happening. Except maybe that. There we go. It's been trapped. Okay, so now we get down here and don't push the pressure plate. Okay, we can take another life crystal. Past a certain point, you cannot take life crystals. And that point is 180 health. Because, and I am giving an explanation as to why, past that point, the game decides, oh, you have 200 health? Well, you must be prepared for some serious shit, and starts activating, ooh, cabin. That I never would have seen. Thank you, Slime. Well, I would have seen it. Just would have taken me a bit longer without those fire arrows at my side. Anyway, yeah. Past that point, the game decides, you know what? You have 200 health, you're probably ready for the big leagues. And it starts sending bosses your way. Past the point of 200 arrows, 200 health, there is a small chance for the Eye of Cthulhu to spawn every single night. And I do not wish to do that, because, well, it's the Eye of Cthulhu on expert mode. Decent. Okay, okay, good, good, okay. Real good. Yeah, that was decent. Is that a second one? No, that's a keg. Well, you know what? I say I'm in dire straits in terms of wood, so let's just go ahead and loot everything around here. First off, is it safe for traps? It is safe for traps. I don't trust anything in terms of traps anymore. If there is a surface in the world, chances are there's a trap on it. I think that's just the most correct thing to assume. Most understandable one. Okay. And that... I guess I will take the chest, too. There's not much I can use it for, because... like, I don't like golden chests, honestly. I really think they're tacky. Like, very, very tacky. But at the same time, I suppose it's nice to just have them so that you don't waste time on the next time around looking, oh, is that a golden chest? Oh, I already checked that one. You know, it's only fair to give them a little bit of recognition. Walking goldfish, nothing weird about that around here. Okay, I accidentally switched to my sword instead of my pick. Well, at least it's not the recall potions again. We have two, but we have 2 recall potions at this point, but 2 still ain't enough. I mean, I'm never gonna be happy with recall potions until I just get a full stack. Okay. I mean, the way it's gonna go is, it doesn't even matter if I get a magic mirror. When it comes down to it, I will keep a magic mirror in my inventory if I get it. Ever. Because, well, that's the thing about it. If you have time to use a magic mirror, you have time to open your inventory and not take up a slot on your hotbar. Recall potions are for situations in which you don't have time to use a magic mirror. Like hideously dying. That's, okay. Got scared for a second there. That might be a desert worm, but we're not that far east. West, rather. West is the correct denomination. Mouse. Now let's... God damn it, Taylor. I wanted to say, let's get all that for banners. Yeah. And then I teleported away. Cobwebs just excite me, apparently. Okay, well now we can't leave there until either we're nearly dead and have to use a recall potion, or we, like, find more recall potions, because I want a recall potion with me at all times. It is my tiny hourglass-shaped teddy bear. And I cuddle it and keep it with me and never ever grow up in terms of having it around, because it is insanely important. Let's not use it. I think I just gotta weed myself off the habit of pressing 1 for the sword every time. Which, yeah, you know, I do that. I do that. Do. I'm an adult. Can you tell? And yeah, I do actually do that, which is really bad. Don't do that. Should do is, well, something that isn't that. Where are you? Well, I can see you, which is a very nice new addition to my arsenal. Oh, come on, man. You can do better than that. Okay. Rope. Ooh, okay, so we do have gold in this world, which I found out quite dramatically. Oh, that is a lot of silver, too. Alright, let's get digging. Block off the entrance so that nothing can disturb us. And, alright, let's just dig in. Dig up some dirt. Dig right in. Play dig dug. I don't know any more things that have to do with digging, so I'll just stop it there before I embarrass myself. What's over here? Nothing? Nothing. Not even traps. Good. Do. Da, 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 da. I'm liking the way this is going so far, by the way. Like, don't tell that to the RNG gods, because they are gonna fucking slam their cups on the table and go, what? This motherfucker's having fun? Stop that right now. But, yes, I am liking this. I mean, we got good sort of ore reserves. We got pickaxe. Everything's coming up Taylor. You know? Nothing is really trying to mess me up or piss me off. Which is really all I ask from life. A little bit of peace and quiet to myself. But I keep on not getting it. So I have to go to war with video games. Every single time. Not actual, like, literal war. That would be just weird. But, you know, like a play war. War exercise. A fight. That's much less dramatic. And much more, you know, true. Okay, you can't even get in here. Can you? Oh, you can. But I can slay you. Quite easily. Good times. What do I hear? I just hear, yes. I think that might be a skeleton. Not 100% on my monster noises. Okay, we're doing okay. Hey! Heart crystal, what kind of trap is around there? I mean, it's not proven or provable until Relogic straight up say that it's true. But I do feel like there are more traps around heart crystals than anywhere else. Hey there, Churswick. Let's just say Churswick. How are you today? We are getting this heart crystal, and hopefully checking out that mushroom farm that is quite conveniently directly under our elevator that we're kind of stopped digging because we're exploring. Chris WK, rather. Okay. I know how to pronounce that now. Hopefully. Hopefully I will not forget. Alright, this is still safe to take for the time being. Good. And let's keep going. Is this silver or... This is not silver ore. Ah, good. Alrighty. So. Is this safe? Yeah. Sort of. That's less safe. Why am I using the spear? Spears are terrible. Okay, so let's assess the situation. Ooh, those are gems. Getting those. Let's assess the situation. Chances are, down in that mushroom farm, am I really out of stuff? Out of place for stuff to take? It's a Ninja Turtle suit. Alright, well, if I ever, you know, if there was ever a better suit to die in, which I'm pretty sure I might be doing soon, because it has been about 90 minutes. So, like, that's my average lifetime for these drone guys. It's sad but true. They're very, very undertreated. Okay. Come on. Every time. Every time. I mean... Come on, brain. Okay, so now we have to find a recall potion somewhere, or else we just can't do anything anymore. Yeah, and I mean, like... Hey, thanks for the words of encouragement, Chriswick. It's just that, yeah. I don't know why my characters tend to die. Anyways, yeah, so as you can see there, I just teleported away. Because I have just made the idea, like recently, recently I have changed the idea of, like, you know, I changed things around. Instead of, oh yeah, let's smelt all this stuff for now. Well, I explained, I changed things around, because I used to die a lot, due to my recall potions being in the wrong part of my hotbar. They used to be on slot number 0, so while I was reaching for the 0 key to get away from something, it instantly killed me. So now, they are in the number 1 slot. A lot more convenient. A lot easier to get to, you know? But at the same time, like, probably not a good idea, considering I'm really, really used to my sword being on number 1. So now, whenever I need to swing at something, I just do it with my recall potion, with predictable results. Let's get away with this. Let's get rid of this terrible sword. Hey, okay. Now we're doing damage. Good. Yeah. Sad thing about recall potions is you can't buy them. You should probably take all this stuff away, incidentally. How do you make recall potions? You make these magical saving elixirs with a Daybloom, which I have, and a Specular fish, which I do not. And I don't remember where to get it. Aw, frames gone forever. What is happening? Game? Game? Are we alive? Okay, I think we're alive. I don't know what happened there, I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's hope that doesn't... No, come on. Oh, game, what are you doing? My internet connection is better than this. Swear to God. Okay, I think we're stable. I think we are... yeah, I'm sorry. Do not know what happened there. Quick stack. Okay, good. Good to hear that we're fine. Why do I have this? Why am I carrying this around? Okay, this away. No, need this. Is it in my inventory? Ah. Anyway, good to hear we're good. Thank you for the information, for the confirmation of the information on the situation of the connectation, which is not a real word, but I'm trying to make it a thing, apparently. Okay, so still 24 minutes on this pie, which is going real strong. I must admit, for just a pie. Anyways, without a recall potion, though, I am really kind of flying blind here. Don't exactly know where to go. Because anywhere I go, there's a pretty high chance that I could just keel over and die. You know? That's the problem with the lack of recall potions, is speed of death greatly accelerates. I guess we'll just try and move. Like I said, the mushroom biome usually has a chest or something similar in there, and chests have a pretty high content of recall potions, so let's just hope for that and see if we're gonna be okay. I mean, I'm hoping for more than one recall potion, obviously, because having a recall potion and then using it to go home would just be redundant. But at the same time, I wouldn't feel bad about getting at least one. I mean, heck, I feel pretty great just being here. Dart trap. Is the one facing the right way? Yes, yes it is. Alright, well, good for it. Yeah, holding a trap to see circuits, that's a pretty common thing that people do in hardcore modes, because it's dangerous. Boulders are, especially in Terraria hardcore expert mode, especially dangerous. Oh yeah, it's a very good technique, because that's the problem. Another one. This place is devious. Devious, I say. Like these things that I can't even see. Pressure plate, gone. Yeah, man, those stupid boulders, man. They kill you no matter what. That's really the problem I have with them, is it doesn't matter what state you're in. If you get hit by a boulder, you're dead. They are the judges, so to speak. Also, black slimes. Wow, I cannot see a black slime for crap. Okay, no treasure chest with recall potions, game. This is not what I like seeing. Actually, that was a really dull, sort of hardcore... Not hardcore. That was just a really dull mushroom farm, honestly. You really get a bit crazier than that. But, you know, I guess we can't all be winners. Yeah. They do actually do a fixed amount of damage in terms of boulders. I think. It's just that it's an amount of damage that is ridiculous. I think I remember somebody testing it in softcore expert mode, and the damage they do is, like, very close. Like, if you have really good defense, like the best defense in the game, and 600 life, and all of the best, like, defense things, and just in general, you have a defense-based build, you might be able to survive one. Which really doesn't strike me as very fair, but okay. Okay, I gotta remember that these crawdads are actually enemies. Like, one hasn't killed me yet, but it could. I forget that they're not just... Okay, that drop was a little bit unsafe. I forget that... I often forget that they aren't just, like, ambient life crawling around, they're actually dangerous. You know. Yeah, 90% of the game, boulders are just a straight-up insta-kill, and I think explosives are actually always just a straight-up insta-kill, so... Yeah, carrying a trap around with you to see circuits is good. I usually just don't go into the underground until... Well, I'm really careful in the underground until I see a dart trap. And, you know, like, that's the thing. I'm not try-harding here. That's really my sort of idea. This is a recurring series. That's the thing. This series is recurring exactly because we're on, what, drone 12 by now? Started out with drone number 1. I'm dying a lot, and I accept that fact. I'm dying a lot, and I'm gonna die a lot, but the thing is, I learn. Every single time I die a little bit, I learn something. I learn how to block things behind myself. I learn how to carry dart traps for seeing boulder circuits. I learned that very hard. A very hard way. Like 3 drones in a row died to boulders before I finally decided to carry the traps. I also learned that recall potions need to be in the first slot, which seems to be helping me. It's just that, you know, at the same time, I gotta retrain my brain to think that way. Alright. Let's just keep going forward, maybe find a chest, maybe find a cabin, see where we go from there. How about that? I would like that. I think I'd like that a lot. Anyways. I'm hearing some monsters over here, and you might think that's a bad thing. Yeah, recall potions and not spider webs. But the problem is I don't have a recall potion right now. That's actually why I'm venturing out in this insanely dangerous cave. Because of my lack of recall. But oh god, no. Medusa? Yeah, I don't actually have any recall potions. No, I'm out. No. That is a straight up no, dude. No. Away. Okay, so let's just mark that entire path as fuck now. For the time being. I don't actually remember how much the Medusa petrification attack does, but I do know that if you fall down while you're doing it, it really hurts. Okay. So, let's check out the less horrible path. Ah, yeah, Medusas are awful. The good thing about it is, I've seen some guy do this as a GIF, and you can't actually get distracted. No, you can actually, like, use stuff when they petrify you. So I've seen, like, a super quick GIF of some hardcore player, probably a hardcore player. Dude had reflexes like a cat, doing a thing where the second a Medusa petrified him and he was falling into lava, he switched to Horseshoe and was fine. Why are you here? Get away! No. I refuse to see you. The tailor shop is closed. Out. Out, demon. Go away. For the love of God. No. How much damage did that do? Okay, I don't know, because it's not... It's decided to delay my horrible fate. If only I had a recall potion. Okay. You know what? I don't care. We're digging up. I don't ever do this, because more things kill you up than down. But we're just bordering off all of this shit and digging away. I don't remember if her poison, if her, like, petrification attack does damage. Like, actual damage, and if so, how much. But even then, just falling down is pretty dangerous. Oh yeah, an enemy who could use ropes would be pretty good. Would be the worst. That's a lot of lead. My greed is probably gonna kill me. I have entered greed mode. And not in a cool way like Afterbirth. Yeah, man, just close everything, nuke it from orbit. I don't care. Don't want to participate in that. Actually, I guess this is a little bit safer. This is a lot safer. Well, than taking on a Medusa armed with nothing but a lead bow and 180 health. Wow, we're already at 180 health? I didn't even realize. So that means we can't take any more health containers. Good to remember. I'm really not that excited about having Cthulhu visit me. Saying, ah, boy, I see you got those health containers, huh? You got 200 health, you think you're tough shit? Alright, how about we spar a little bit? No, Cthulhu. I don't think that's a good idea. So, we're not taking any more health containers for now. At least we're not using any more. Okay. I think there might be a cave up here. Safe? I don't... Maybe. That's another good thing when you're digging. most traps are pretty easy to avoid if you go in from the bottom. If you're going up from the bottom of a place, chances are you're going to avoid a trap. Because most traps rely on you going from the top, because that's the natural way. Explosives are safe. Boulders are safe. Dart traps are really safe. So that's good. Less good is how you can barely see anything in front of you, but I guess that's just an added benefit of digging up. Do 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 ba ba da ba ba da 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 do 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 da ba. This music is really good. I mean, all of the music in this game is fantastic, but you know, this really does get you in the mood for cave exploring. And horrible death, but you know, one before the other. Running out of rope, too. Oh yeah, not if you dig up the active blocks, but true. But most of the time the active blocks are usually like in an area that, you know, is below, rather, is above something. Like, you know, you're not gonna have an active block just in terms of, like, being in the ground. So, at least you're a little safe there. Yeah, on the ceiling. That would be the worst, though. I bet, like, I'm sure they didn't actually make it that way, but I would do it this way if I was a dick. If an active block got dug up, all the blocks right next to it would also activate. So that if you dug out one block, you would immediately activate the boulder. That would be the worst. But Relogic wouldn't do that to us. They're our friends. Or at least they claim to be. And then they throw Medusas at us and force us to live the rest of our lives in catacombs. Catacombs. Come on, man. That's not correct. That's a lot of gold, though. If I can actually get home, which... like, I'm pretty safe around here, I think. Unless I do some stupid things. But yeah, if I can get home, I'm actually going to make a golden bow. Because that's like twice damage of my lead bow, which is twice damage of the starting bow. So that's real good. The gold bow, until you get the gun, is probably the best thing you can get in terms of damage and range. Be a good one. Okay, that's not bad. One giant worm I can handle. It's just that, you know, the other much bigger giant worms are the ones I'm worried about. Yeah, bows are fantastic, honestly. Especially for hard mode. Frost arrows? I've never actually had frost arrows. The closest I've had to using like frost stuff was a snowball cannon, which was fantastic, but that run got cut short under very, very dumb circumstances. I'll tell you if you want. Well, I'll say it anyway. It got cut by King Slime. Yeah, don't venture out too far. Anyway, yeah. Like, bows and arrows are fantastic in this game. The only time I've actually had, like, better luck than bows and arrows... Oh, good. Apparently every car in the city has decided to honk its horn at once. Right outside of my window. How lucky am I, huh? Well. Anyways, yeah. Are frost arrows good? I'm guessing they slow enemies down. Yeah, I understand the principle of making them. Just never really tried them out. They're fantastic. I might... well, first off, I might see if there's a snow biome even around here. There should be. And then I'll try them out. Anyway, yeah. The only time I had something better than a bunch of arrows so far... it's alright, Chris. Anyway, yeah. The only time I had something better than a gold bow is when I actually did an incredibly dangerous thing and dug into the Crimson to break one of those things and break one of those hearts. And actually got an Undertaker for it, which was worth it, but that was scary, because I was digging in there with, like, wooden level equipment. Really? It's a higher base damage than the flaming ones? Well, hell, I might try them out. I mean, like, normally I'm not one to min-max, but, like, on a hardcore run, you need all the damage you can get. Yeah. It's a problem, though, because... It's a real shame, though, because this is the one time when I'm not directly next to... Oh, and they work underwater, too? We're just making this sound better and better. Are you some kind of ice arrow salesman, Chris? You would tell me if you were, right? Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah. I would definitely try it out. You know, it's just my luck that the one time when I learn about the beauty that is ice arrows, I'm nowhere near an ice biome. A snow biome. 7 for fire, 9 for frost. Well, that extra 2 damage might mean the difference between life and death. So really, I'd say it's worth it. Okay. So we're entering the part of the world that I know isn't trapped because I already went through here. That is 6 instead of 4. Cool. Anyway. The dot. I'm not actually sure what the dot is. Like... Dot. Is that an acronym or just, like... how much damage frostbite does per thing. Dot 6 instead of dot 4 for fire. I'd believe that. I'd believe that twice. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. See, you don't need recall potions. Tune in tomorrow for my Terraria Hardcore Expert Recall List run. No. I would never do a recall list run. I love magic mirrors too much. Now for only 99, get 500 frost arrows, and I will throw in a free silver hammer. Ah, yeah, hammers. I don't know, like... Do you ever actually need a better hammer? I barely ever make one. Because hammers are only really used for, like, big construction projects most of the time, so... I only ever make, like, the wooden hammer to make the house. And then also the hamdrax. Once actually... The pick saw, rather. Call it the hamdrax by accident. Or is it called the hamdrax now? No, it used to be called the hamdrax. But then they made the axe and the hammer do different things, and so you can't use it now. That way. Gold bow. Yeah, that's worth it. Anyway, yeah. I think I only make the... Oh, definitely. Copper pickaxe, goodbye. Yes, you are godly. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll never make the first hammer. Oh, damage over time. Okay, yeah. I kind of figured. Thank you for confirming. Anyway, yeah, point is... I only ever really made the hamdrax and the, last part. The hamdrax. I only ever make the wooden hammer and the hamdrax in terms of hammering. I know, everything else doesn't really apply to me. Appeal to me. It doubles an expert? Well, I guess it makes sense. You know, you need something to give you that little extra edge, or else there's just not much point. Okay, let's try this out, actually. Damage. That was real good damage. Yeah. Anyway, since it's not the blood moon, and it has actually been like half the stream by now, about 90 minutes, well, almost 2 hours by now, but yeah, about 90 minutes, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a quick break, refill my drink, because my throat is getting kind of raspy, and yes, hopefully you will join me for some more Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode after the couple minutes of break. And yes, enjoy the lovely break screen with the fantastic music of Terraria. And yes, I will see you in a bit with some more Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode. Frost Arrows, 99% off today only. See you in a bit. Alrighty, and we're back with some more Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode. Let's get to business. In some Jester Rares, they have no drop and explode in shiny colors? Well, sir, actually that no drop thing is kind of interesting. I'm not normally one for shiny colors, but yeah man, no drop? I might actually try that out. If I ever get enough stuff. Anyways, ooh, definitely. If I ever get enough, falling stars, there we go. Fallen stars. I'm sure I will, they're not exactly hard to come by. Yeah, limited range though, that kinda sucks. Wouldn't want to make, oh yeah, cooking pot. For all the fish we're inevitably going to catch. Because sadly, past Halloween, we're probably not going to be getting a lot more pumpkins. Which is sad because, well, first of all, Jesus Christ, my house is overgrown with pumpkins. It's a disaster. Second off, well, the thing about pumpkins is, they're actually really good, and nobody realizes this. The pumpkin pie is a super easy 45-minute all stats up, which is fantastic. And pumpkin armor, holy crap, man. The pumpkin armor, do not get me started on the pumpkin armor. For a couple days on the surface, mostly. I mean, these are what, only 25, 30, 20? For about 75 pumpkins, which is not exactly a tall order, you can get 7 defense. 9 with the stuff. Yeah, pumpkin armor is fantastic. Like, I couldn't believe initially, I thought it was a joke armor set. But no, it actually has the same amount of defense as the lead armor, which just blew my mind when I realized rather, because I found that out by myself. It was beautiful. You know, I should get a bug catcher. Okay. Yeah, pumpkin armor is great. So, what are the crises of today? Of the modern day? Oh, right, I was gonna plant some acorns. Why was I hopping around the house for so long? Right. Gonna plant a couple trees. Anyway, the modern crisis of today, the most important one at least, is the severe lack of recall potions. Now, I know that recall potions can either be found in chests, which is what I've been doing so far, or you can get them through something called a specular fish. Like, you can craft them with a specular fish and a daybloom, I think. Problem is, I'm not exactly 100% sure where specular fish are found. Now, my brain, incorrect as it is, tells me that specular fish are found in the underground. You know, in the underground rivers and waters and such. But I'm not 100% sure on that, honestly. Like, I'd like to believe that, but I can't. Because if it's true, like, I'm converting this to Taylor Fish's Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode, because I need me some specular potions. Let's actually try and catch something. I don't normally fish in these kinds of things, but, you know, necessity obliges. Okay, right here I think is a good place. Maybe it's too small, actually. Would bite? No. Damn. Yeah, fishing is real easy mode. That's kind of the reason I don't do it. And also because it's boring. I mean, just imagine this. Excitement. But for the next, like, couple hours, and then I have the best armor in the game. It's fun to see the end result, but is it fun to actually do? No, it's not. Which is why I die most of the time, but, you know, because I do things the fun way instead of the right way. But at the same time, I think it's good if you're not easily frustrated like I am. I'm not easily frustrated. I could lose all this goodness, this Ninja Turtle suit, this stuff, the one at the top right here. Well, I would, but I'm pretty sure it's in the biome. And like the other oh no! The dividing line is actually up here. Okay, then yeah, let's fish. Over here. Yeah. The problem, like, that's the thing. I do not have trouble with failure. I think a lot of people try and win hardcore Terraria because they have problems with failure. You know, they don't like it, they don't want it, they do anything they can to avoid it, but I don't mind, you know? Because I'm not just failing, I'm having a good time. I mean, digging all this stuff out, building starter houses over and over again, 11 times by now, because this is drone number 11. It's totally fine by me. It's a lot of fun to me, it's just something I do to relax, so, you know, if I get further, good for me. If not, whatever, I'm fine. Anyway, no. I was wrong, this is an underground fishing spot. Perfect for a refined fishing gentleman like me who only likes the finest tin cans. And old boots, I assume. Come on, game, I still have the bait. Underground, cavern, underworld. Thank you. Honestly, I don't think there are many spoilers in this game. Like, that's the thing. I've all but beaten it. The only thing I haven't done is, like... Oh, come on, stream. We have crashed, once again. What is wrong with this world today? Excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Honestly, I don't mind spoilers for this game, because the thing is, like... you can't spoil me. If we're back, I'm just gonna say this. You can't spoil me on things. I've done pretty much everything. I've looked up basically everything. The only thing like, in my softcore world, I haven't killed Plantaria yet, because of a stupid mistake that I made that makes me not want to do it anymore. But now, like, I know basically everything, so I'm not that concerned. Oh. I know basically everything there is to know about the game, so I'm not that concerned. Yeah, you gotta look that stuff up on the wiki. Honestly, though, yeah, like I said, can't spoil me short of, like, straight up opening my world and T-Edit somehow obtaining it from me and telling me where everything is. But that is going quite a way to spoil someone's fun, honestly. You have to look that shit up on the wiki, though. That sucks. Okay. Anyway, yes, thank you for the tip about where they are. Probably would have taken me a long-ass time otherwise. So yes, thank you for that. I'm just gonna dig some worms up. Hopefully. Yeah, where are the worms at? There's one. But I want more. Once you get one, you can't stop. You see, I remembered that my sword is my second button instead of my first that time around. That feels good. A gold worm. Don't mind if I do. Let's just sell that. Also, let's get these day blooms because they are necessary for recall potions, actually. Okay, can't go past here. Horrible things spawn past here. Anyway, yeah, let's go sell that worm. It's got 50% bait power, but at the same time, it is a worm. Rather, it is a golden animal. You know, I think it's worth selling. Man, I apologize for the dropped frames today, though. I don't know what's up. It's still less than 1% of the global stream frames, but those few moments that the stream cuts out are not easy to forget later on. 10 gold, though. Like, 10 gold for a worm is much better than fishing with it, honestly. If I had to be asked what is better, to fish with a golden worm or to sell a golden worm, I would go sell all the way. Give me more golden worms, I'll sell them. You can fish with them and fish up old boots all you like. Yeah, well, thank you, Crucifix. Press WK for saying that. You know, it just kind of annoys me sometimes when the internet goes wrong. I mean, come on, man. I know this is Russia. I rather no. This is the thing. I don't even have to deal with Comcast and shit. I live in Russia. We should have good ISPs. What the hell? Nope. Alright. Back to the old waterhole. No. Okay, don't you start with me, you motherfucker. I can kill you in an instant. There. This is a fan. I like this Doom map. Always makes me happy, though. I don't know what you'd actually use it for. Huh. Come on. If there's one thing I miss... Like, if there's one thing I really want that I cannot get because the ingredients for it aren't anywhere else. You know. Yeah, slightly longer than instant, but, like, slimes have slowed down consciousness, like, right? I mean, they're basically... Like, they basically don't even have brains, so... I kind of figure that... You know, an instant for them is like a minute for me, so... You know. It's like how a T-Rex can walk around even after its head been cut off. Not a T-Rex, like a Brontosaurus or something. Like, one of the dinosaurs I know can walk around with its head cut off for a while. Yeah, I think I need another body of water. This one is cursed. Okay, come on. Maybe I need to purify the next one with fire. I don't know. Okay, if I can't even get a... What kind of Ninja Turtle am I? Can't even climb ropes. Not very agile, and not very easily defendable. Not radical, dude. I do like pizza, but that's more of a personal preference thing than anything. And I don't think this one counts in terms of water. Yeah. I mean, I got in the crate, which is the best find we've had all day, but at the same time, it's just a crate. With an iron skin potion inside, wow. Okay. Back down. We can find something better. I'm certain. Maybe one of these. There's like 3 or 4. I mean, they're not very big pools of water, but they're good pools of water. I figure fishing in them will... Okay, this is where I got the heart container. Yeah, there we go. But no, I think that's a surface one. Like, that was a surface one. You could tell by the music, so... I'm just gonna chill out here. It's a little bit deeper in there in the ground, but... it should be fine. I am kind of disappointed in this fishing pool, honestly. It's the middle one, should be the best one, and yet, things just don't go that way, apparently. Fine. I mean, I'm not a very patient fisherman. If things don't catch themselves in, like, the next 10 seconds, I apparently just move on. But, you know, I just like my fishing to be expedient. Is there something wrong with that? No. Oh, there we go. See, we're catching fish now. Instead of garments that God knows who dropped in there. If anything, at least we're going to get a lot of base. It's probably good because we're out of... no, this one sucks too. This game is going to force me to go deeper and deeper to actually get the potions I need. I mean, I don't mind. I just want a proof of concept. Like, I just want to confirm that I can make one. You know? Like, as long as I catch a single specular fish, I'm totally cool. I can just, like, okay, this ain't happening. Where's some better water? Here? Yeah, okay, why not? Anyway, yeah, that's the thing. As long as I can catch a specular fish, I'm fine. I can actually make the potion here, I think. I got day blue, bottled water. So, all I need to do is confirm that I can make one. I can make infinite recall potions, and then I just won't care. Past that, you know? Just gotta find the right place. Come on. Da da da. Da da. 70. Hey! Okay. Fantastic luck right there. Okay, this is the new officially designated watering hole. The only watering hole. No throwing in old clothes, people. I seriously don't know why that happens. Anyway. Ah, shit, I don't have any actual water. Oh, can I make it out of glass? Good. Thank you. Thank you for your support in finding how the hell you get the recall potions. Okay. Man, that was real easy. Like, a lot easier than I expected, actually. I kind of thought I'd have to go through all sorts of hoops. Like, I honestly... For a second, I thought you couldn't even get them until hard mode. Which would be a little sad. But, luckily enough, that doesn't seem to be a thing. Yeah, okay, this is the official watering hole, after all. We need a nicer entrance. There we go. And like a little bit of a stone, you know, roof thing that connects it. Can I make bricks? We can make bricks. I'm sorry, interior decorating is a secret passion of mine, so you're just gonna have to bear with me for a second while I create my masterpiece. Okay. I think interior decorating is kind of a secret passion of most Terraria players. You can't have a game so full of content and have it be Like, you can't have a game be so full of decorative things and not have people want to make stuff. Hallelujah. 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 Da, da. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you for that. Thank you for informing me of how to do that. What are we gonna do now? Probably go and do that some more. Now that I know how. Let's go find some more worms, I guess. Or fireflies, if there are any. Hey, speak of the devil. I mean, there are usually tons of fireflies around here. Or just in any sort of Terraria dwelling. I don't know why, there seem to be tons and tons, like... Probably like 10 to 15 fireflies on a regular night with fireflies. It's crazy. Squirrel. Anyway, good. So now we can do that. This is now officially Terraria Fishing Edition. I mean, I'm not gonna make many, I'm just gonna make a couple. Or at least gonna catch a couple fish. And then we'll see where we go from there. It's just, you know. Munich and back. That must be quite awful. Well, see you around, Chriswick. Hope you've enjoyed the stream and what you saw of it. And have a good ride to Munich. Yeah, maybe there's time. There's always time for Terraria, especially if you get it on, like, the phone. I know you can get it on the phone now. That's kind of cool. Though I hear it's not very feature complete. Kind of sucks. I don't really do stuff like that on the phone myself. Mostly I play old, like, SNES games. Because they run really well, and I haven't played them that much, because I'm not that old. So yeah. It's good to play them in, like, a good area for it. Alright. Goodbye. Hope you enjoy the train ride, like I said. And I am gonna go fishing. Some more. I think I'm fine on the fishing front. Yeah. Maybe dig all the way down to the fishing hole, actually. Oh, on the laptop? Hey, even better. Feature complete. Terraria. How many platforms? Yeah, this should be enough. Let's do this, actually. Okay. So as long as we avoid flooding the elevator, which should be fine for at least this, then we can pretty safely get all the way down to the watering hole on this thing, which is good. It's been a long time coming. Yep. I really do get lazy building my elevators. Most of the time I start and I don't finish what I started, which is a little sad. Well, it's not that I don't finish what I started because I got lazy. Most of the time I don't finish what I started because I die. Like, my elevators have never actually breached hell yet in hardcore mode, so it makes sense. Oh, that is still in there, though. And it's creepy. Look at it, leering. I forgot to take it out, so now it's just sort of there. It's watching. It's always watching. It's like it's inviting me. Oh, Taylor, you're back underground? Come play. Come play with me and my brothers. We do love to play, don't we? Yeah, terrifying. Boulders are probably the scariest thing in this game. I mean, not probably, definitely scariest. So, okay. Looking good, I would say. The watering hole is, like, right there. Do we have any wood? Like, very little. I'd say it's worth it. I keep running out of wood. Entirely because of my own fault. Trust me, like, I'm not blaming anyone but me for not having enough wood around. Okay. Let's say, like, here-ish, maybe? Yeah, perfect. Don't need all of this, but I will take that. And this is also perfect. Good. Wouldn't want to not have life be perfect all the time. Ooh, more topaz. Don't mind if I do. Yellow isn't my favorite color out there, but, you know, for a grappling hook, I'm willing to overcome such petty disputes as, it's the wrong color. You know, that's like, I mean, it's not even like your dad buying you a car and you complaining that it's the wrong color. It's like your dad buying you, like, a fighter jet and you going, yeah, but the tail is all wrong. I don't know anything about fighter jets. Such a poser. Point is, it's immensely useful. I'm not going to complain about not having the right color of grappling hook. Just the sheer fact that there is a hook and I can grapple onto things with it should be more than enough to produce respect and desire from me. So, you know, I ain't gonna bitch. How come this is the most agile slime in existence, apparently. Okay. I think we're good. For at least a couple more. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. I could probably use just the one to, like, maximize efficiency. But at the same time, whenever I say things like maximize efficiency, I feel a little bit like the Borg. And I don't like feeling like the Borg. If there is any Star Trek character, I wanted to feel like it would be Captain Picard. Wise, but refined, and I don't know shit about Star Trek. I'm Russian, we don't have a lot of that stuff there. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen it. Like, I think I've only seen, like, one episode, and that's the one where, like, they go back in time to Charles Dickens' time. You know. And even that I just watched because I was interested. Well, like, anything. Because I think that... Was it Charles Dickens or Mark Twain? I think it must have been Mark Twain. Do I still have the... Okay, I still have the buff. Good. G-U-D. That's not how you spell that, Taylor. Come on. You're being silly. Okay. So. We're safe. There's nothing to bother us. Let's go fishing. Whoops. Kind of hit it against the wall there. But didn't impact performance none. Specular fish all the way. Ah, so good. Come on. Come on, fishy. You're so weird, but I like you. You've got a stripe through the middle. It's like a racing stripe, makes you go faster, which makes sense because you're used to go real fast. In fact, to go home really fast. Ah. Caught the wire. Yeah, let's cut that down, because that was being kind of uncomfortable. You know, it was making me throw it against the wall, which I don't like. Ah. Again. There we go. That's a lot nicer. Yes, I think this fishing hole kind of figured out what I want from it, you know? It's giving me nothing but specular fish, which I am very thankful for. Yeah. Of course, some unwanted visitors are sure to come and check out the hole. Base is alright. Oh, basic life regeneration as well as minor improvements in all stats. Maybe it's better. Bomb fish. You know what? I actually don't mind. Old Chew I mind a bit more, but bomb fish, I never mind some bomb fish. Huh, K-Bat. Ah, you see, I switched over again. I do know what I'm doing. How far does it go, anyway? Pretty far. Huh. Next time I get a bunch of recall potions I don't need, which... I know, what a scary thought. Recall potions I don't need. But next time I get a bunch of those, I might try it out. You know, try out going down there and seeing how far I can get. Okay, I'm getting the useless items again. I'm really hoping that that's not how it works. That you don't just get useless items after a certain time and just do that forever, because otherwise I wasted all my time on this interior decorating. Ah, who am I kidding? Time used on interior decorating is never wasted. Decorate the soul. Come on, game. Armored cavefish. Okay, that's decent. It's a damage reduction potion. More bombfish. I should probably open that crate eventually. Base. Okay, specular fish though. I very much enjoy. Copper bar, Princess Bane. Okay. Good. Less on the copper, more on the Princess Bane. Because I can fish more. Anyway, there's one thing I don't hate at all. It's, bombfish, honestly. Like, it seems a little bit silly, but it's just bombs. And if you don't have any bombs, then, well, there's your lucky time. Oh good, it is still giving me specular fish. I'd be a little bit upset if it just stopped for no reason. A little bit, you know. I like stomping my feet and crying, but I just go like, oh, come on. That's not right. What do we got? Mana potion, gold, more Princess Bane. Hey, I don't mind mana potion. Not my favorite kind of potion. Yeah. Recall potion is my favorite kind of potion, but it's still a good potion, okay? I'm not gonna yell about mana potions. In a negative way, I mean. I might yell, mana potions! Actually, I don't know in what context I'd yell that. Okay, let's not think about that. Let's just look at this and see where we can get with it. Though, like, fishing is hard for me because the more I fish, the more I kind of feel my life being drained away, you know? Which I'm not a fan of. The only thing I let drain away my life is my ISP in exchange for better service. You know how it is. Base. Okay. So, I think we have, like, enough specular fish for something. We have 4, which is pretty good. Ah, dude. We can actually, like, totally smelt that. Oh, that's more topaz. Why did I not see that? I will absolutely take that. No traps? No traps. I would hate to die right now. 3 hours in. I mean, this is the longest I've had one character, I think. A single character, at least. No, it has to. I'm sure there were longer streaks of character. Ah, I trapped that poor mouse. And it got out in a very unsafe way. Sadly culminating in its demise. Okay, nothing here. We're safe for the time being. So how many... That's 3 topazes. I feel like I have more at home. Not like enough for a grappling hook, which is really starting to upset me, the fact that I still don't have a grappling hook. I mean, it's been a fair while. You'd think I'd be able to just get one by now. You know? Either from farming or from just getting enough topaz. or other gem. I always seem to climb close, but never close enough. Frames. Why do you do this to me, frames? You break my heart! Okay, we're safe. Okay, let's see what's over here. We're safe in the game, as well as from the frame droppage, for now. Okay. Okay, less okay. Where is my rope? Why am I not using rope? I don't know. It's one of life's great mysteries, I suppose. Who built the pyramids? What were Citizen Kane's last words? Never watched that movie. What were Einstein's last words? There we go. When will Taylor finally use rope? Truly. Mysteries. Best left unsolved. Because you wouldn't want to know the answer. Oh, look, a K-Bat. Yeah, K-Bats are kind of old hat by now. I mean, they can still hurt, but they can't kill. For the most part. Unless you either come upon a very tenacious one and don't think fast enough at low health, or get like a swarm or a flock. But I'm not having that. Don't think I don't see you. Because I do. There we go. Was that gold? That is gold. Huh. There you go, get it. Maybe I should explore the world. Okay. Doing strong. Going good. Going strong. Yeah. So far, at least. Okay, you see what I mean about tenacious bats? That bat was pretty darn tenacious. Let's just say that. Okay. Couple more steps up. Has to be something over here. Look at that. Tell me that is not a secret cave full of goodies. Well, it kind of is. It's a flooded cave full of goodies. Maybe. Is that a cabin over there? I cannot tell. Possibly. No, it's just a waterfall. That might be a cabin, though. I've seen cabins everywhere. I think it's just this sort of thing of my brain wanting to see something that isn't there. Of course that happened. I knew it would happen, too. I just went, yeah, okay. Might as well let it happen. Be very pleased with the cabin right now, though. Very pleased. Why did I not make any recall potions while I went through here? Emerald. That's kind of nice. I'll be back for that. Okay, careful. Let's not make any mistakes here. Rookie mistakes, which would endanger our future. Like not checking for traps. Okay, I think we're safe. In the traps department. There are many, many other departments which we're not safe in, but I'd prefer not to think about those too hard. Or else I feel I will not have a very good life. Okay, emerald. Don't mind if I do. You see, that is how you say don't mind if I do, not the creepy ass way you said it last time. What was wrong with you, man? What was wrong with you? Now you've gotten much better. And I do feel like I'm improving in terms of gameplay. I've made a lot of changes in the way I play this game. No longer being all carefree and willy-nilly. Now I I know where to go. And I know what to do. You know, I'm a man with a plan. There's gold there, but I'm not gonna take it. Because I am going home. Am I? Yeah. Not much to do over here. Yep. Need more mobility instruments. God, why? Yep. This is still a lot faster than going through normally, but, you know, it's slower than a recall potion, which in turn is faster than a magic mirror. So, like, recall potion, I guess, is the fastest way to travel. And the safest, because you just instantly go anywhere you want. Makes sense. Yeah, it's evening. Didn't even realize. Stack all them. Honestly, I might get a silver helmet. Can't get a gold bow. I mean, I can, but can't get a better one. Recall potions. You. 4 recall potions. Alright. We're doing work. Got 5 topaz, which is really nice, actually, in terms of topaz. Yeah. Butterfly. No golden ones, good. Don't want to go chasing after butterflies at the moment. Do we have any platforms? Or any way to make platforms? I guess not. Alright, let's go cut down a tree. Hey, old timer. I think your time's about to get a little bit less old and a lot more dead. Sorry, man. Anyway. There we go. What would be nice is if the game... I get irrationally angry every time I use them. By accident. One of those potions. You know what? Not gonna get angry. I'm not gonna get angry. Because... well... we can have infinite potions now. Just think of that whenever you try and get mad. Infinite healing. Not healing, infinite whatever potions. You know the ones. Actually, I'll take this. Yeah, infinite potions. Just keep that in mind. Don't get mad. Alright? Yeah. Good. Infinite recall potions, and even then, even 1 recall potion is a lot better than no potions. Wish I could just chill out. And... yeah, I wish I could go somewhere, but it's literally the beginning of nighttime. Like, I could go somewhere, but it would not end well for me. Like, I'm gonna go up to the very edge of the Crimson, eat a pie for bravery, and see how much damage I do to the chimeras that inevitably spawn. And we'll see what we do from there. Because, like, I would like to at least take a small trip to the Crimson. You know? Just see what it's like. What's beyond the Crimson? Is there life beyond the horrible, horrible neighbors that we have to the east? Well, if there's anything we can do, it's completely destroy those eyes now, which I like. Anyway. So yeah, let's crawl around here. See what the Crimson is like. Extremely dumb idea. Rather just see how much damage we do to it. Let's see if we can deal with the Crimson. I think, or at least I have a sneaking suspicion that it's possible now. Okay, so. This is how much damage I do. How much damage does it do? Still a fair bit. You know what? Nothing... I mean, it's a lot better than it used to be. Now it kills me in 6 hits instead of... however many. It would like a gun, though. Just to make my life a lot less horrible. And still would like to light up the world. And the sky... Sky. Heal. I really do wish there was some kind of just straight up return home button. You know, use recall potion if you have it, or magic mirror shortcut. Get out of here. All of you get out of here. I am trying to move through you, gentlemen. And I'm not having much success. I mean, this really is like wading. I mean, yeah, I'm knee-deep in the dead. Just wading through. Slowly moving. Rain hat. Don't mind if I do. Now I look ridiculous, but at least I'm cozy. Well, not really. A bladed glove. I think I've heard that somewhere before. Okay, this is insanely cool, but also extremely dangerous. And completely impractical. Okay, don't let these eyes get you up against the wall, though. That still hurts. Quite a bit. Okay, I should stop grinding these zombies for health. For stuff. I mean, that's what it looks like, certainly. And just start maybe moving forward. Or going home. Honestly. Like, those are the two things I really desperately need to do. I either need to go to Crimson, suck it up, move forward, or I need to go home and replan. I mean, I could re-strategize. Hello there, Capazoruses. How are ya? We are unsuccessfully so far trying to check out the Crimson. Yeah, just see where it is. See what it's like. See if there's an easily accessible cavern entrance. Come on, baby. Oh, it's snowing. Hey, good to hear you're good. Do not like it here. At all. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going home. Hey, thanks. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit too expert hardcore for me. But yeah, thank you. Expert hardcore. Yeah, I know, it's quite tough. But I think I'm getting through okay. So far, got another rain hat. Are these worth anything? No. 2 silver is like nothing. Bladed glove is pretty neat, but I do not have the... Like, I don't trust myself enough to not die while I use it. Let's just say that. Anyway, feeling good about that trip to the Crimson, though. What I'm thinking I should do is, like, definitely not actually go and try and invade the Crimson. Straight up walking through the surface and do all that stuff, because that's dangerous. I don't... That's ridiculously dangerous, and also just impractical. What I should do... Yeah, Bladed Glove's good on hardcore. I don't know, man. Like... It does a lot of damage, certainly, but... It's very dangerous, it feels to me. Because you have to get close to enemies. And getting close to enemies ain't exactly been my favorite thing to do, if you know what I mean. Now let's do that. I don't remember what I had there before. Probably something else. Oh man, that's a lot of worms. I forgot they come out in the rain. Gimme. There's gonna be some good fishing later on. Anyway, so it's gonna be morning in a second. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do, or at least I'm gonna try and do, to explore a little bit, is, you know, let's open up the old map here, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing gonna be around here. Is I'm gonna use, like, this place, or somewhere around here anyway, as sort of a forward base, and I'm gonna dig under the Crimson and explore. And what I'll do is, yeah, I'll just slowly explore. Oh, that's what I had here. Dirt. And yeah, I'll slowly explore around the Crimson. And then what I'll do is eventually get to a point where I'm right next to the hearts. Alright. Yeah, get to the point where I'm right next to the hearts. And once I get there, I can blow them up with this here bombfish. With these here bombfish, rather. And, you know, see what comes out. I would not mind a gun right now, though. I have a golden bow, and from what I've seen by my comparisons so far, because I did do a lot of comparisons, is golden bows do about the same amount of damage as the gun, the Undertaker, the Crimson gun. But at the same time, you know, it's just good to have something that fires straight. So that's my plan. Probably a terrible one, probably gonna die while I do it, but you know what? Let's do it anyway. Because sometimes you just have to test things to know that they do not work. So this is me testing the burrow deep strategy. Which should work. I mean, it worked last time. Okay, just close all this and never come back. And let's get digging. Oh, Bladed Glove is good on... I'm sorry, I misread you. You said Bladed Glove was good on not hardcore. Yeah. I thought you said it was good on hardcore Capizauruses. Sorry about that. Misreading the chat. I guess I just sort of glanced over that not. Yeah. I'm guessing it's really good on not hardcore. Because it does seem like it does a ton of damage really quickly. And, you know, it's a rare drop from a zombie. And rare drops always do feel a lot more useful than non-rare ones. But, yeah, in hardcore mode, I just don't trust myself enough to use it. Here's gonna be our problem number one. Is digging around here and finding out exactly where to go. Because these things are gonna be blocking our progress every step of the way. The Crimson... Crimtane? No, Crimtane is the ore. Crimsonite? Crimstone. There we go. Crimstone blocks. Not good for you. In fact, really, really bad for you. Don't use them, kids. Winners don't do Crimstone. Okay, so I'll use the old strategy. Every time the barrier that stops us from spawning more enemies on screen disappears, do that. So that we get a new one, and we're safe forever. Essentially. Unless I make a terrible mistake, which, I mean, it could still happen. So yeah, this way, even if we can't actually dig through to the other side... Oh. Is this like a really tiny Crimson biome in the middle of nowhere without even any orbs or hearts? It feels that way because it's already snowing in here. So, like, it feels like it. Yeah. I think there's just a Crimson, that tiny, tiny Crimson. Because there's already snow. Good. So I can just do that. Yeah, thanks for getting... Yeah, you know, it is kind of a nice strat for getting through the Crimson, digging under it and ignoring it entirely. I would do it the normal way, but at the same time, I don't trust myself enough to do that. Maybe when I get some better stuff For the time being, it's snow all the way for me. And, you know, we're on the surface, kind of, so we'll just keep digging until we get a surface-facing cavern. And, yeah. Yeah, maybe Crimson in the snow biome. Like, that would be... If I got Crimson in the snow biome, that would actually be really lucky, because then it wouldn't be able to spread until hard mode. And if I wanted to, I could do whatever I wanted with it. I could just block it off and remove it. Because nobody likes Crimson. Let's be honest. Crimson ice. Yeah, see, red ice doesn't actually spread. Yeah, the Crim ice. Oh, hell. I can make those frost arrows that the guy told me about. A guy was in here before talking about frost arrows and how they're good. Because you can make them out of ice torches, which I can't make here. But yeah, once I get home, I'll check it out. The frost arrows, apparently they do more damage than fire arrows, which I like. Alright. So, theories so far. Crimson biome melded with ice biome. Well, it's not a theory, it's just like what's happening. This is a Crimson biome mixed with an ice biome. The snow biome. I always call them ice biomes, even though they're mostly snow. I guess the caves are mostly ice. I don't know. Oh no, the caves are snow too. Dig our annual safety barrier, and down we go. Or rather, right we go. You know how things are. Gotta keep on, keeping on. Still really hoping to hit a cave and see what kind of enemies spawn around here. Doesn't seem like that much at the moment. Like that many enemies. Or any enemies, I'm not hearing anything. I'm hoping maybe for a nice little safe cave to relax in and get to the surface. Enjoy myself. Okay, so something killed something else. I heard it. I heard the squish. Senseless violence. What is causing it? I want in on the senseless violence. Am I just digging past every single cave? I mean, not a random bird. Look at that. I don't get it. I don't get the joke. Ducks? I hear ducks. Have I entered the dreaded duck biome? I hope to God not. Umbrella slime. Ah. I think we found our entrance to the Crimson. Or at least what looks like it. Yeah, can't go past here. Not without some protection. Or without some serious picks. Anyway, so what was the thing I wanted to do? Oh yeah. I forgot what I wanted to do. I do not. Underground birds, man. It's crazy. Who knows what they're planning? The dreaded ground bird. I don't know. I don't think any birds do live underground. I mean, the whole point of birds is that they fly, or in the case of penguins, they swim. Very rarely do birds live in the ground. So it's really bizarre. Okay, so we can still get past here quite safely. And let's start digging to the right and down, because that's the sanest way and safest way. So that's good. What we're gonna try and do is reach, yeah, I know, go ahead. Reach, like, the hearts. If I can see the hearts glowing, I'm gonna try and get one out. And use it for my nefarious purposes. Okay. Further to the right. One good thing about doing this kind of thing, you know, tunneling, is that you know for a fact you're not going to hit any traps. I mean, I still have my handy trap detector here, but at the same time, I don't think I'll need it unless I hit a cave. I really don't think we're deep enough for, like, hearts yet. Yeah, I see this going down. So let's follow it. A magical adventure through the land of the red. Yeah. Land of the red. And that noise just reminded me to go ahead and block that off. I guess I could bomb in here and do things the stupid macho way. But then again, I'm not a macho guy. I'm Taylor. I do things this way. I dig down, and I try my best to survive. And when it doesn't work, I shrug it off and keep going. Okay. Come on. Slowly making my way downtown. Walking fast. That's a chimera. Walking faster. Okay, I think this is the big, like... One good thing that helps is, like, knowing the composition of every sort of area. And I think this is the big central chamber. And so at the bottom, there should be a bunch of hearts. Let's try and get to the bottom. It should be possible. No matter what the terrifying noises say. Excuse me for a moment. There we go. Chat was kind of off-center. Yeah, I shouldn't let my explicit potential hide away. Honestly, I shouldn't let it hide. Like, I shouldn't put bomb fish in my pants, and yet I'm still doing it. I'm truly reckless. But yeah, man, like, I wish I could unleash my true explicit potential right now, but like any good thing, anticipation is important here, and so, all I'll tell you is, once I see a heart, trust me, those bomb fish are flying right out of my pants and right into that heart. Gotta be real careful with how I place that heart. Rather, with how I place those bombs. I think this is fine, though. Sort of digging through. Okay, doing fine, doing sweet. Doing fine, doing sweet. If there's one thing I like, it's not seeing any enemies ever. Because look at that. I can see them wriggling. I know they're down there. I know they want nothing more than my blood. And I'm not gonna give it to them. Because my blood belongs in my body. Okay, I think I might be taking the long way around. Actually. Because this feels like I should have reached the heart by now. But we are sort of going down. Like I said, we were quite close to the surface when we started digging, so it's not like we're immediately gonna hit everything. Oh, come on, frames. Really crazy drop frames today. I think my ISP has a vendetta against me. As with most people. Oh, you know. Like I said... not the recall potions yet. Like I said, I'm Russian. I mean, I did not know that ISPs in Russia pulled the same shit as ISPs in, like, America and stuff. But apparently so. I guess we're all just dicks to each other no matter what. Temptation to explore. Cave. Rising. Okay. Now let's just quickly check it out. No traps so far. Am I out of torches? I am out of torches. Okay. Now I'm not. Oh, this is where that was. That's what that bird was. Good. Ah! For a second I got terrified, but it's just a penguin. Sorry, penguin. In hard mode, what am I gonna do? Probably, like, ideally, I destroy everything, because nothing is good. You know, the halo Ah, this is the long, sort of, descending area. Like, I mean, I'm gonna farm them, and I'm probably gonna contain them in, like, special... Oh, boy. Think about where you're digging, Taylor. Think about it real deep. Because for a second there, you would have been really, really screwed. Anyway, I probably want to contain the Crimson and the Halo, because they're both terrible. But, you know. I want to be careful about it. So yeah, I'm probably... Like, it's a good dream to not have either Crimson or Halo in your world, because Crimson is scary, Halo is dangerous also. Yeah, Halo's got good music, especially that underground music. But at the end of the day, they're both just terrible things spreading their corruption across the world. Halo spreads corruption too, it's just its own special brand. Huh. Well then. Not gonna be using that. Alright. Just... That doesn't count as a monster. Come on. Come on, game. Okay. Nothing dangerous in here? Nope, we're good. The higher the more hell. Man, you really got this all set up and thought through. I just mostly die a lot. Which, you know, is its own kind of special art. Oh. Why do I keep seeing awful things wherever I go? It's like the world doesn't even want to be cleansed. I swear. Every day. People with their spiders and their ice slimes and their tiny caverns I have to dig just so I can make a living. Is that a... No, it's just some ice. For a second I thought that was a cabin. Would have been nice. But no. Anyways. Alright, see you around, Capizauruses. Hope you enjoyed the stream, or what you saw of it. And yes, have a good time. Okay. Let's see here. Careful. No. Yes. You gotta really, really dig out every single bit here, or else you're just gonna end up screwed. Is that a cabin? No, it's not a cabin. It's just some ice. You already established this. I don't know why you're suddenly changing your mind, Taylor. On the idea of this being ice. Okay. Can we even go up from here? Yes. Good. For a second I thought we wouldn't be able to, and that would be a little upsetting. I gotta go 10 past. Alright. Well, you know. Like I said, hope you enjoyed the stream. Or what you saw of it, as I always add. Because not everybody can see the whole stream. In fact, most people can't. Which is understandable. So, yeah. I'm just happy when people stick around for a little bit. And yeah, just watch the stream. Thank you for sticking around for a little while. Oh, for a while. Anyways. Careful. I think I'm being overly paranoid with the torch placement. School, yeah. Luckily, due to different time zones, I can avoid that for the time being. That's a lot of you guys. Get out of there. It doesn't belong to you. This entire area is now mine, because I said so. In classic middle school tradition. Oh, that is a cabin. It's just not in the way I thought it was. In the place I thought it was. Ah, that's a trap. Very odd trap, though. What does that even do? Okay. It spawns... I always read it out by these, like, chest traps. What is that even? What statue is that? It's a fish statue. That dastardly trap would have spawned a fish. Snowball cannon is okay. I'm keeping it. Everything else can go away for now. Except this. And this. Can we make frost arrows? Yes. That is more damage. Okay. That's how we're gonna do it. Yeah, that does look a lot better, actually. Just in terms of everything. Okay. So, snowball cannon. Snowball cannon is good. Not gonna lie. The thing about it, like, it's different. I'm gonna use it along with the bow and arrow because the way it works is sort of the bow and arrow is superior in terms of damage. But, you know, snowball cannon has a much faster firing rate. God, how far am I going here? Pretty far. Somehow I can't help but feel like this would be a lot faster if I just walked through the bottom. No, I think this is the entrance. I thought I reached the entrance before, but I guess I was wrong. Of the place? Yeah, look at that. This is a circle. It's looping around. Either that, or this is another sort of just way down. And I'm being played for a fool. Wouldn't be the first time. Or the last. I can tell you that for sure. Yeah, I think this is fine. Look at that, we're even switching to real ice. I don't know. Is this kind of a circular shape? Maybe. Investigation. This cave over here? Yes. Yeah, that damn fish trap. It's evil. But in what way? Does the fish have bad intentions? Does it just hurt you? Is it just stupid and not actually there for anything? I'm gonna say yes. Why do I have that fishing pole? Okay, yeah, this has to be the way. Look at that. Look at this random mishmash of blocks. If this isn't it, I don't know what is. It's gonna be quite tough to get through here, considering I have to dig out all this stuff. I mean, if I need to... I mean, there will always be an approach, you know? There will always be a way to the Crimson Heart. This might take a little while, which I don't like. Come on. We get this done. I never have to go down these catacombs again. Is that a bullet? Spider? Nope. Fantastic. Anything? Nope. Okay, my pickaxe is taking quite a while on these ice blocks, honestly. More than I'd like. Okay. Sort of just down here, then. I think we're getting it. Or at least close to it. That's what it feels like, anyway. I like this music. Is this like normal ice music, or is it Crimson music? I'm not sure myself. Well, I'm definitely mapping the Crimson out quite well. Though I'm pretty sure the same thing could have been achieved with like 3 seconds on the inside. But then again, there are terrifying monsters on the inside, so... You know. Pros and cons. Goods and bads. Okay. Ah, a little bit of water. Alright. Actually, there's a bit more water here than I thought there would be. Ah! I think I see one. Or not really. But I see something kind of similar to where I'd like to be. Ooh, more topaz. Don't mind if I do. Oh, this isn't a trap of some sort. Well, that's ridiculous. Why would it be a trap? It's just a bit of topaz. Yeah, but I'm suspicious of anything these days. Of everything, rather. Okay, so that's 8 out of 15. Why do I even want the grappling hook? Oh, why do I want the grappling hook? Ah, come on, man. That's really not necessary. Anyway, yeah. See you around. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Not seeing any traps, which is good. Also seeing a ton of silver, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah. This place is real fancy. Okay. Good. No traps. Ooh. Money portal. Don't mind if I do. That just gave me 10 gold. 14 more and I can get the mini shark. Once I hopefully get this gun. And hopefully don't die hideously. Tin. Not necessary. But somewhat interesting to look at least. And at least I can dig through it. A lot of areas don't afford me that privilege. Yep. Drop down like a rock. Okay, this is where we're going. Am I out of torches again? Well, at least I got some slimes killed earlier. I guess. I don't exactly remember when. Anyways, so this should be a little offshoot leading to the hearts, right? Now we're in the big sort of cavern. In the middle. Shouldn't be a problem no more. Well, I'm seeing a lot of water, which is pretty detrimental to our plan. Because water ain't good for digging. It's very wet. Ah, finally, the joyous day that we locate some delicious Crimson Hearts. Crimson Hearts. Is there a game with that name? It feels like there is. Make a bit of a hole. This stuff can drain out. Out, foul water. Oh. I guess that's as far out as it's willing to go. Fair enough. We've all got places to be. So don't keep me waiting. Okay, good. That does break the tiles I wanted. Just say these. So now all we gotta do is be extremely careful. Oh. Yes. Okay. They're kind of sticky, too. They're like sticky bombs. Can I break it from here? Yes. Can I get the materials from here, though? No. Yeah, they are sticky bombs. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, give me the gun. Give me this. There we go. Now we have a wide assortment of weapons. Actually, there we go. That's in order of importance. I think we're just about out of things to do here. I guess I could go and get another sort of thing. Like, you know, another heart, but A, I just don't think it'll be worth it, because it'll probably just gonna be another Undertaker. And B, chances are, nothing there. Like, chances are, all that's there is like a, you know, what's the word for it? Chances are, it'll be a lot faster for me to do this once the meteorite lands, because most likely it's just gonna land in the stupid giant desert I have. And then, you know, I can go from there. Because I'll get the meteorite pickaxe, or whatever you get from it. That allows you to dig up meteorite stuff, and then, yes, I can just go. Actually, now that I think about it, do I even need a recall potion? I mean, I'm not that far from my house. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go for broke. Let's try and make it home, only using our feet. Now, chances are we're not going to succeed. But, you know, if worst comes to worst, I can always just use another recall. So, yeah. Just gotta be real careful and not do that. Yeah, let's go home. Now they have a gun. Should last, should go a lot faster at least. And I don't want to waste a recall potion. I mean, now we have infinite ones. It's a lot easier for me to waste one. Or now that we know how to farm them. At the same time, like, now I've mentally replaced every wasted recall potion is hours upon hours searching for another one in a chest, with every wasted recall potion is having to go and farm for more with fishing, which I'm not that good at. Well, okay, you can't be good at fishing, it's just that you wait until the button, wait until it goes down, and then you pull it up, and you see what you get. But, you know, fishing is slow and boring. It's not going to be fast and exciting, or at least not as slow and as boring as fishing is. Alright, you guys just do your thing. Don't let me disturb. I honestly do think the snowball cannon might be even a little better than the Undertaker. Don't let the Undertaker hear I said that, of course, but yeah, it does more damage. Like, it does less damage, but its cumulative, like, damage per second is a lot better. Okay, wow, we're almost out, I think. All these dirt barriers are put up. Annoying me now. Alright. This is full-on crimson, though. Like, I thought this was maybe a little bit of crimson in front of a snow biome, but no, this is just straight-up crimson. Ow. Yeah, look at that. Thing is, this, like, let's say this does 20 damage, right? One of those shots. Well, in the same time, you can probably shoot one of these snowballs and they do, like, 12 damage. I mean, I'm eyeballing it here, of course it's not the same, but, you know. Basically, they do less damage overall. Oh, wow, a lot less damage, but you can shoot them faster. That's what I'm trying to say. You know? 22. And this is 14. But you can shoot 2 of them real quick, so it's 28. And it's got better knockback. Guess it's less precise. But yeah, no, snowball cannon is pretty damn good. Like, just for taking care of pests, you know. So, okay, we made it to the surface, though. Back to the surface, rather. Without dying or having to use a recall potion. And also, I kind of accomplished my unofficial goal, which is, it's been about 3 hours and 20 minutes by now. I really got to be wrapping this up, because I've got actual schoolwork to do, like a big test tomorrow. My slime is stuck in the ground. A big test tomorrow, yeah. So I should probably take care of that. But yeah, I actually accomplished my unofficial goal, which was to live through an entire stream as one character, which of course means that now poor old Drone 11 will die at the beginning of the next stream, but we'll see how that goes. My point is, yeah, I feel good about today's stream. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I'm gonna... Ooh, I got a shackle. When did that happen? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching the stream, or what you saw of it. And yes, tomorrow will probably be the next time I stream, as always. It'll be quite something. We're gonna continue this, probably build a room for the gun dealer, and then see where we go from there. Save up enough money for the mini shark, explore around, probably kill King Slime as the first boss that we finally friggin' kill. That dick has been plaguing me for centuries. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, or we're gonna die immediately, but even then we're probably still gonna have a lot of fun, because that's just how I roll. And yeah, I keep saying and yeah, but yes, like I said, I'm gonna be wrapping this up now. I've had a lot of fun, I hope you've had a lot of fun, and I will see you next time.